The Shred Shed Podcast.
Yo, what up? This is Earl Shreds, boy.
And Sydney Shreds.
Ooh.
And this is your #1 podcast.
For all things rock and roll, music, or just plain awesome. Y'all don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you got, at Earl Shreds. And don't forget to check out the website, www.earlshreds.com. I look like you. Okay. What's going on, everybody? It's Earl Shreds at the Shred Shed Podcast, and it's episode 8 of the Shred Shed Podcast. We're doing it big, coming in hot. We're like coming in like a moo, the asteroid, you know. Shout out to my nerds, my space nerds. We got a big guest, one of the biggest. He is, solving world hunger, solving world peace, solving all the things that you bum asses won't solve. He's with me, my brother, in the hard work zone, putting in the work, and this is a very special podcast to me because he was my first opportunity to be on a podcast, and he was my first podcast I was ever on. It was awesome. He is my brother for it. Yeah, throwing up the G signs. I'm not gang affiliated, but I am gang affiliated.
You gang affiliated with the peace.
You know, I am, but I'm not. I'm not really. Don't come at me. But he's the GOAT. We're the GOAT. We're doing it big. We're making. I say all the time, if you have more than 5 downloads a year, I'm coming for your job. There's only gonna be one. Well, no, there's gonna be 2 downloads per year. It's obviously, one's going to be the Shred Shed Podcast, and number 2 is going to be the Live at Marz Podcast, because I've got my homie Marcus. What's up, Marcus? It's good to see you, bro.
What up, Dalton? That was a great introduction. You started off saying, like, I'm solving world hunger, world peace. I thought I was like, am I Barack Obama? Is someone else? I'm like, is there someone else coming on the show?
Don't you feel like you can now?
Yeah, but you also like...
And then he turned it into him.
Yeah, well,
always.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But the start was perfect because you were like my cosmic friends. Yeah, I'm like... And then I was like, oh, you could say I'm Marz. Like, I was waiting for that alley-oop. It was perfect.
I was
and
like,
then
came in on the UFO.
Yeah, I was like,
live from Mars.
I was like, bet, I'm feeling this.
Yeah, outer space. I got, if there's, it's downhill from here.
Yeah, but you set him up so perfectly, and then you just did not execute.
That's okay.
Yeah, I know. That's
okay.
Dude, I have a problem in the bedroom too with that.
Okay.
Right? You know what I mean?
Execution. Bad chemistry.
Yeah, that's really what we're here to talk about.
Finish here.
I think that sets it up pretty good because I feel like we have really good chemistry. You were one of my favorite episodes, truthfully.
You're my favorite that I've been on. I told you that earlier. Yeah, thank you.
That was my favorite pods. Yeah.
It was a great podcast.
I appreciate that.
I should have. As per usual, I'm a bum and I didn't do my homework. I should have listened to it.
Oh, I remember it vividly. You probably don't, but I do.
But yeah, officially, my podcast is called The Live from Marz Podcast.
Yeah.
Because I think you were like Live of Marz Podcast.
Well, I call it, I don't, is the in the name?
Yeah, it's The.
Don't forget
I added The.
I like it.
Live at Marz Podcast.
No, The Live from Mars.
Now I'm all fucked up. The Live from Mars, the planet, right?
No, I'm about to ask him about that.
Yeah, we can get into that.
From the Mars bar.
Well, I'm from Uranus.
I want to know. Yeah, that's what I've been wondering that.
You want to know about my anus?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, God.
Since you've been on his podcast, that was like a couple months ago. Like,
yeah.
A long
it
time
was
ago.
This year, I believe.
It was earlier this year.
You want to go into that now?
I believe it was March.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
Of this year?
Yeah, because
No.
it was right
Definitely this
after
year.
we went and saw Shaker Hymns, and we all hung out, and it was like cold outside. Right?
No,
Was
no,
it
no,
after a Shaker Hymns show?
Because I haven't seen Shaker Hymns
No,
yet.
this was
and I'm horrible because I support them. Shout out to Ryan, shout out to Scotty. They're friends of Shaker Hymns.
They're the OG fans.
Yeah, exactly. So, actually, I have seen Shaker Hymns. I saw them at the Lake
Houston Brewery.
Lake Houston Brewery.
That's it.
Excuse me.
We went to Ryan's house. It was at Ryan's house.
Oh, that was the first time we met.
And then you did the podcast like shortly
prior
after.
to that, because Mason came on mine before that, I think,
Correct.
too. Yeah.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
and
I
like
think
we
you're
had
right.
we had heard about each other for so long,
Yes.
but we just never linked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you played basketball with Mason.
Yeah.
At
Yes.
the gym.
Right, Lifetime.
And that's kind of how. No, I heard about you from Ryan way back.
Yeah,
Can
because
Mason play basketball?
Mason's
Yeah.
really good
He's
at basketball.
He's a pretty good athlete. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, me and Mason had battles.
Oh, he gets on that
Oh,
shit.
hey, tell him next time you see him, tell him Sydney could kick his ass.
At basketball?
Oh, we got into like
he'll
a
just
huge argument at Lukenbach.
Wet his
like,
pants. Wet his pants.
we got like the whole band involved. Like, who would you put your money on in a one-on-one game?
Oh, Sydney, because it's Cindy Shack. Sydney is Shaq.
I don't know.
She's Shaq.
She's Shaq.
I believe that too, but Mason.
Out of all of us,
I don't know if
know.
you've actually seen Mason play, Sydney, but
No, but I like to talk shit to him because he riles
is he
up.
goated
But I
up?
do too. So
Mason plays really good defense. Like,
that's my forte also.
because I'm a winger slasher, and Mason's like Mason's 6 foot, perfect. I think he's literally 6 foot.
Yeah, he's shorter
So,
than me.
yeah, no,
so
Don't tell him
I
that.
don't know.
He's
He's
shorter
what?
than me. He's shorter than me.
what do you think,
He's like
Mason?
5'10".
No, actually, we've done back to back, and
Yeah.
I like to say I'm taller than him, but
No,
we're like
not
almost the
5'10".
same height.
You know, he can play golf too.
Wow, I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised.
He
I
can
mean,
drink beer.
He can suck a dick.
Oh my god.
That's not nice.
Love you.
Mason is that's his brother, and he says this on his
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah,
Anyways,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I want to know
that's what brothers say.
the Live from Marz podcast. Your
Mhm.
name is Marcus. I was thinking earlier, like, okay, is there some relevancy? Like, what's going on? Explain it to us. I want to know.
so
Yeah, so do I.
do you really, Dalton?
No, I do. I'm sorry. I'm fixing my mic. I don't want
You
to.
don't seem very interested, but I'm gonna get into it.
No, get it. I'm extremely.
Put your listening ears on,
I know.
sir.
You're taking my sarcasm.
Well,
the wrong way.
my mic's about to fall off. Sorry. You know we live in the ghetto. You know I'm about this street life. Come on.
All right, explain it to us. I want to know.
So enough with the anticipation, but
Please.
definitely. So this is how it all came upon. Marz came from once upon a time when I was a lot younger. I went, it's just really funny to talk about. Now that I'm like on the
Once
spot,
upon a time.
now that I'm on the spot, it's like making me laugh. So I was like MySpace days, definitely
Oh wow.
middle school range. Everyone's
Okay.
like trying to give yourself a nickname, trying to be cool. And I was a big 50 Cent fan growing up. So
Shout out.
shout out. But listen to how corny this was.
Oh no.
I wanted to go by 25 Cent because I loved 50 Cent so much. I was like, all right, I'm
Just
calling
half as
myself,
good.
calling myself 25 Cent.
Whoa,
Didn't rap.
Yeah.
Just call yourself Nickel.
That would have been badass now, knowing now because I like.
That's too close.
Well,
That's too
listen,
close.
it's only because I like Royce the 5'9".
Oh.
And I don't know if you ever heard of him, and he goes by Nickel 9.
Yes.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyways, 25 Cent, roll with that for a couple years in middle school time. Yeah, a couple years. Can you believe that? RuneScape.
25.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
RuneScape.
Is that your name on RuneScape?
That's my name is still on RuneScape. It's 25X.
I'm sure Dalton's still on RuneScape.
Shout out to
too.
all my RuneScapes.
Straight up.
Shout out to all my players. What level was your farming?
I can't.
I'll tell you this. I'll go into a small tangent about this because it's funny, but
Tell me.
I was horrible at RuneScape. I used to
No.
Me too.
No, listen. I used to trap cowhide. That's what I would go do. Go get
Oh,
the cowhide, trap that shit,
that's-
flip it,
This
and then
is therapy.
yeah, bro, that was too much therapy for me though. That was like so
Yeah, you
tedious.
get lost in the sauce, dude.
I was lost. I was a broke boy.
Is this what y'all did? I played outside.
I did too,
we can
but
tell.
when
mean,
games
yeah,
started getting bigger, I was like,
We can
dude,
tell
yeah.
you
in the house.
you breathe a lot of the outside
We
air.
didn't have internet where I lived, so for a
Yeah,
long
that's-
time.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Low
Yeah,
key.
that's better.
We
That
still don't have
sucks.
internet. You have to have the Verizon.
That
thing.
sucks. I still don't let her on the internet.
All right.
Wow. Yeah. So back to
RuneScape.
25 Cent. Yeah. I know.
Yeah, big 25.
I love podcasting. I'm going on so many tangents, but
That's okay. I'll keep on track.
Yeah,
I
we're
used to,
gonna,
ho- but I used to go on RuneScape.
Here's another
Hold
one.
on, but I used to go in the for real. I'd go in the market. I'd say buying a GF. That was my thing.
He still does that.
And then I have somebody, and I give them like 2 gold to follow me around and be my GF. It was probably like a 50-year-old man.
Side note, Dalton's still on RuneScape.
Yeah. Side note, I still play. Hit me
Wow.
up.
And he still
Yeah.
puts looking for a GF.
Please. Yeah, I actually am.
I got the gold.
Yeah, I want to know where the
what
gold
RuneScape
at.
is.
I want to know where the gold is.
You're in the ballpark.
Yeah, you
'cause
sound
that's
like
what it was.
you sound like a
That's how things were.
You don't know
People
what
were
you're
trying to
talking
get
about.
girlfriends on there and like, hey, follow me around. Da-da-da-da.
Is
The
it kind of
Omegle
like
days.
World of Warcraft?
Not as complicated. But yes.
Not as complicated. Yeah, it's like Pong
I just think.
versus Call of Duty.
Oh, I was like, I just think of like
that-
Leroy
Yeah.
Jenkins, the
Probably a
video of
little
him.
wide, but-
You
Is
said,
that
you said what? He said what game?
Pong?
Pong?
Like
yeah,
this?
like Pong versus like Call of
Oh,
Duty
I
today.
see.
Yeah.
okay.
Yes. Yeah. A healthy
Yeah.
balance. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
So
Okay, 25 cents.
25 cent. Okay. Yeah.
DJ 25 cent.
No, this was just 25 cent. Anyways,
He come after you with that fucking
Oh yeah,
vitamin water money.
you're gonna get a
Throw
copyright.
all the
no,
layers
I'm gonna
at you.
get copyright. I was like, dude, I was literally like 12 through 14.
Yeah.
So anyways,
The
transitioning, yeah, I was like getting older. No way I'm rolling with 25 cent. So I was like, all right, something's got to change. My brother, he grew up with my dad in Maryland. So we kind of grew up separately. And, you know, we had a decent relationship, but it's not the same growing up around that age. And cell phones weren't a big thing, FaceTiming, none of that. So our relationship was definitely like, yeah, I look up to my big bro from afar. You know what I mean? But Facebook and, like I said, MySpace was coming around, or Facebook was manifesting and slowly becoming a thing. And his name was Marz. His name is Marcellus.
With the Z?
Yeah. No, with an S.
Oh.
I added the Z.
Okay.
So that's kind of where, so I kind of took it from him because he was like, well, it's kind of funny because like he was always changing his name. He grew up in Maryland. So like out there, he's 3 years older than me. So I feel like around that hip hop era of just like the baggy clothes, all that energy. And like, so he would change his name literally to like rap lyrics.
Nice.
And like Lil Wayne rap lyrics, all that, like crazy stuff. Nah, pre-Amelie. I'm talking about like, I don't know if you know Lil Wayne like that, but like Lil Wayne.
I know that he was the real deal. Like
yeah, no. When I say the real deal, like, dude, none of these guys.
That's Louisiana. He's from
yes,
Louisiana. Yeah,
yes, bro. But I'm saying, but he was been rich since he was 16 years old. Like, dude,
yeah, from selling mixtapes, right?
Not even just that. He was part of a rap group called Hot Boys. And they blew up.
That's right.
And then he blew up. He was like some Michael Jackson shit, low key.
Yeah.
Somebody else was in that group that's kind of like underground rap artist. I forgot about that. Yeah,
I think Juvenile was in that.
Juvenile.
Yeah.
He got in trouble, right?
No, I don't remember. Juvenile had a
No.
little run, but
he wasn't the one that got like tax fraud.
nah, I don't think so. Anyways,
No, I don't think it was. But I'm sorry. Yeah.
no, you're good. But yeah. So my brother changed his name, but since I saw that, I was like, I'll take that. But it was years later when I took it. So this is where it goes into what we were talking about earlier, Sydney. Like I haven't thought about it in this angle or explained it in this way. So I'm a big Kid Cudi's fan. Kid Cudi's one of my favorite artists. Is my favorite artist, I guess you can say, and or I would say. And I got into psychedelics and all that. Yeah,
the Project X song, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that shit went way too hard.
Dude, so
That was all the Call of Duty fucking
yeah, bro.
montages and shit back when I was in high school.
Bro, that was me puking
Okay.
Tonka vodka in a field.
I have
feel
stories just like that.
Me
But
too.
so definitely around that time, pre-high school, probably much, I guess, after high school, I really started running with Marz. And when after high school, you don't really hang out with your high school friends as much, but you form your own circle of friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
the circle of friends that I actually formed that wasn't from high school, they were calling me Marz because I was always wearing space shirts, Cuddy's the Moon Man, all that. So definitely was like, it kind of got embodied by that, by my friends actually calling me Marz. And like, I don't know how you know how it is with friends. Your real friends, especially like after high school, the type of bonding you do, the drinking, the partying.
You kind of like manifested it.
That's what I'm going to call you.
Marz?
Yeah, instead of Marcus, right?
Yeah, so that's literally how it happened. It was just like, oh, well, also, shout out to Killa, my friend. His name's Marcus as well. And
shout out my bruh.
Yeah, bro. His name he goes by Killamark.
Shout out to my boy Shout out Killamark.
Yeah,
Follow
man.
me, bro. You can be on the pod. Would he be on the podcast?
He would. He does graphics, dude. He's a man
really?
of many different, dude. He's an artist of all walks, dude. He makes beats. He can make beats, but he doesn't. He just has a toe in like every type of like thing, dude. So like he makes beats. He makes graphic design. That's what he did. He did my graphic design for the Live from Marz podcast.
I love it.
He skateboards. He's really good at skateboarding, and he can just doesn't do it all the time, but one of those things he can pick it up, hit a kickflip off some stairs or some shit. He's crazy.
Nice.
And,
hit a tray flip, bro.
Yeah, he could.
Let me go.
Anyways,
I'm gonna adjust my mic.
oh, you're
Go
good,
for
bro.
it.
So, having a friend with the same name as yours, but it's spelled differently, but it's just pronounced Marcus. You know, our friends Marcus. We both answered.
Someone's got to have a different
so
name. Yeah.
that not even that. We both kind of just went by our nicknames.
Oh, okay.
So it was like Killamark and Marz, or Killa. We call him
Just
Killa
Killa.
for short. Yeah.
I had a friend in high school we called Killa.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cool, man. So
That's
yeah.
cool.
That definitely kind of made it stick, because it's like you can't really like people that give themselves a nickname, kind of like never really kind of,
Yeah.
especially if you
Yeah.
know them.
Like,
you know?
call me this.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
I think you're talking to me. You're talking to me on that one.
Yeah,
he-
call me Earl.
He
Yeah,
literally
Earl Shred.
He
Yeah, no.
deemed his own name.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's a little.
Well, you did that.
Oh, well, yeah, I bought the sign last year
Well,
before
yeah,
he
but, like-
was Earl Shreds.
yeah,
Yeah.
to feed the ego.
Yeah.
It was kind of just like.
No, I came up with a name.
Yeah, it was just one day we were talking about it. He wanted a new Instagram name, and then I was like, I need to get him a Christmas present, and I got that like in October last year before all of this came about.
But
yeah,
I
like
came up
that-
with the.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I came up with the name at birth.
Oh, okay.
I was squirted out of my mom. And I said,
Okay.
I like the
Earl
whole space
Shreds
thing
is
too.
here. I'm here
So
to dominate.
I did all of Dalton's designs, and so like he has the UFO and the space stuff,
Nice.
and so I'm a big space person too. Like that's my water bottle.
Oh,
It's got like
yeah, that
alien
was
on
my
it and
question.
stuff.
Do you like? Are you like a fan of outer space?
Yeah, he said that earlier.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I didn't elaborate.
I haven't been listening. I just.
He said he
making
used to
sure
wear
that-
he always wears like space shirts and stuff.
Yeah, when
Dude.
my younger days, I try to like ease off it so much now, you know, because like, dude, I'm
You on a
talking
date?
I'm on that shit all the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love.
Hey, honey, you wanna go to
space and
NASA?
stuff. No, I love it.
Bro,
I'll go
I
to the space station. We should
I
take
would
a trip.
too.
I know a
Yeah,
dude.
I would
I know a
too.
guy that
It's
works at
interesting.
the command center down. I bet I could talk to him. Josh, hit me up. I've been wanting one
Josh.
too. Yeah.
Josh,
All
please.
the
My dad has
Joshes
a
start
friend that's
hitting
like
me
one of
up.
the
He
higher ups
sent
at
me-
NASA.
He works at the booth. I think he works on the communications system. But and then I sent him a TikTok. It was like funny. I don't remember what it was. Or he sent it to me, and I was like, "That's something a CIA agent would say." It was a dude talking, and he's like, "I applied to be a CIA agent,
Oh my gosh.
but they didn't let me in, so I'm at work at NASA now." I'm
yeah,
like,
that's like,
"Nerd alert, nerd alert." I'm just
yeah,
kidding.
I named myself Earl Shreds
Yeah,
at birth.
yeah, yin and yang.
Yeah.
NASA, I'm coming for your fucking job.
Oh my gosh.
So cool. The
you
Live
hand me a
Mars
note?
podcast. You pointed earlier, but you didn't ask. You can
Oh, I thought you knew me like that.
I do, but
She can't
be a
read your
little
mind,
polite, bruh.
Why not?
Bruh.
What do we need to do to get on it?
He calls me bro all the time, so
brother. Oh yeah.
I can call him.
Everyone's my
Yeah.
bruh. Well, no, not people I like
He'll
are
get
my
mad
bruh.
at- He'll get mad at me and be like, "Come on, bruh." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
That's what we do around here.
Son, dude.
You know what's that Luke Bryan song? Them boys round here
That's-
drinking that ice
I'm
cold.
pretty sure that's Blake Shelton again.
Oh,
He,
Oh
he
shit.
did this last
That's
night
right.
too.
sorry, Blake.
Whatever.
Toby,
Okay.
Toby, how do you put up with this?
He doesn't.
He was at
No,
a
he
he was at a
doesn't.
puppy mill. He can go back.
He
ignores
doesn't.
it.
That's where he gets the resting bitch face. He's just like,
So
Mom, Dad. Now, what were you gonna ask me, Sydney?
Oh, okay. So yeah, so we got the Live from Mars, which is
Yeah, let's get all the questions
wondering
out of the
about
way.
that for a while. Yeah, I like asking questions.
Oh,
it gives purpose.
So this is the
Porpoise.
longest answer for this question, but yeah, the second part to how the podcast name came about and like why I chose that name was definitely because I wanted to bring people like Dalton and like yourself,
thank you.
and creators alike to my world and share my views and my image and my vision with them. So it's like, come to my world, like come to my planet. You know what I mean?
I like
So it's
that.
Oh, I like that.
Take a step into my world.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say that's kind of what I'm thinking too. You said what I'm thinking, bro. Yeah.
Yours is the shred shed. So hop into the shed.
Yeah. Literally.
Shut the door.
Yeah, you can see it's
Curtain.
kind of
It's a
more
curtain.
it's more of a shed
You're
vibe.
seeing behind them.
I know this is so. Isn't this exciting to have Marz?
Yeah, it is.
It's very
I've been
exciting.
looking. As soon as he told me you were coming, I was like super pumped.
Me
Fuck
too.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, he's bringing somebody else. Like every night this week, all last week. I'm ready to go to bed.
Oh,
Like,
it comes out.
and I know.
I know.
You
I
get
know. You're
tired,
being
you
real.
know?
I know. I feel you.
And I'm like, what about one night where you don't have anybody? And he's like, well, Marcus is coming. I was like,
Well,
sweet,
luckily
I wanna
Monday
be on that
bailed.
one for sure. Like,
Oh yeah, I could have. Yeah, this is probably the one to look forward to of the week. I was very excited.
yeah, me too.
Yeah. I mean, as you can tell when you
didn't
text
know
me,
I was-
I hit you back immediately. I was like, yes, like I'm down. Bet.
Sweet.
Oh, absolutely. Did I message you or did you message me? I can't remember. I think you.
I
think
just
you might have-
always interact with your shit on Instagram. So
Yeah.
I think one.
I'm
time
glad
I
it
did-
happened sooner than later.
Oh yeah.
Because
for
as soon
sure.
as I thought it, I was like, I gotta have my homeboy Marz. No
Yeah.
longer Marcus. Now that I know the story, but y'all don't claim that shit like I do.
Mm.
Don't. You know who I am. Just don't. That's between my bro right here. And because you let me on the first podcast, dude,
Mhm.
that I ever did, not even knowing.
I'm sorry.
No, it was not even knowing, man. That was a big deal. And I kind of get the shaft sometimes because I guess I'm the guitar player, so it's
Yeah.
kind of nice.
But you're very humble with it, honestly. I mean,
Thank you.
Well, I mean, y'all know him a little better than I
mean-
do, I guess. But
No,
when he was
I
on the
am.
pod, he was very humble.
Yeah.
I am.
On the pod, the episode he did, he was very humble.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
it
weren't
was
like,
it was a good episode.
Yeah, it was good.
like you weren't speaking individually, even though I kept asking you individually questions. You were
Yeah.
still like
You always
us.
brought
Like,
it back.
yeah.
To GCD.
Oh yeah, that's where it's at. That's where the band. That's where my intentions
What's your
lie.
roots? Yeah.
Those are my oak tree roots.
Oak
like
tree.
a big.
So what got you wanting to start doing podcasts? Like
Great
we know where the
question.
name came from, but why did you start?
Yeah, why? That is a great question. And it's like the question I always have to like bring myself back to like keep this shit organic and make sure like I'm embodying my vision. So the reason
Ooh.
why I really want to, and it's because I love music. I love sports. I love athletes. Like it's funny, like when you brought me in, you were like, yeah, big dog, like he's a big guy. Da, 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 da. I'm like, dude, y'all are the big people. Like y'all, everyone here is taller than me. And yes, I'm
Literally.
not short, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I say that as in like God-given abilities with athletes, the best athletes in the world. Like shout out to my boy Kendall. He plays basketball in Italy. He's like 7'2". What I mean?
Damn!
And he's
Shout out
huge.
Kendall. That's
Yeah,
lit.
he's,
I have a
yeah.
cousin that's 7'1". He plays
Mhm.
football though. So.
But he was like 7 foot in
That's awesome.
damn near middle school, like 8th grade going into high school. He was like almost 7 foot.
So
So
awesome.
known him for so long, and he's living his dream and he's living his truth, playing ball. He stuck to it, overcame so many challenges, and it was awesome to hear his story. Just like you. You're a guitarist and you fucking make
Yeah.
music. You are a creator, bro. Like you really manifest the shit in your head with
Yeah,
a group of people.
So do you, bro. That's
Of
what.
course.
Yeah, I think we're.
We're all creators.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely different on a lot. Well, I like to hang out with people that are different than me, but I only try to associate myself now with people like that. Kind of, you're the same way.
Yeah. It's like
I mean, just to see like when I did your podcast the first time, just like the thought of me like talking to somebody that's doing something
yeah.
other than just going to work,
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
And that's really what gets me off, honestly. Not perverts, not sexually.
I know what you mean. Yeah,
like
bro.
it really is like
It lights that fire within you, bro. And
yeah,
that's- and
'cause-
that's a lot of people
but
don't
the
have that in their life.
the dark or bittersweet part about it is though that the more you lean towards that, the more like what you're leaning away from hurt or you
Yeah.
hate. But I mean, I believe, you know, if you let yourself get to a point where like you just wake up, go to work, talk to
What's the purpose?
Barbara,
Same
talk to
people.
Barbara, talk to Jim at the office school, then you come home, watch your show.
Your life passes you by.
Yeah, I feel
think,
like you can only accept that after just doing it. But
Mhm.
like if you, the more you stay away from that, the more it makes me sick. So
Yeah.
what you were saying, like, you know, you were talking about you love music. You love music and sports are my two like big things also.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I can resonate with you. Like this might not be where you're going, but I like to talk to people about what they're passionate about because like I can feel like their energy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like
the energy.
you're the same, like you're obviously the same way. Like the first time I met you, like we got along. You're like, I'm going to bring Dalton on the podcast and next time bring Sydney. Like, you know, like.
You know what's crazy too is I did say that the first time we met.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not trying to toot my horn. I keep saying that sometimes, but I'm saying it because it's like, bro, I actually did do that shit. I hit you up, I set it up, you came on, and we fucking did it.
Yeah.
It was a couple months down the line.
Oh,
but it definitely happened. That's crazy that you remembered that because I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
But that's the part I get off to.
My head, yeah.
That's the part I get off to is the completion.
Yeah.
But
Me too.
I like what you said. Like, you just like to bring people on and let people talk about what they love, and I love seeing people talk about what they love. Like that. Gets me off is like seeing other people be passionate about something and tell their side. Like I love hearing everybody's opinion.
The older I get, the more I have less time for talk. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Yeah. I think that's one of the biggest things. What are you laughing at? Do I look silly?
How stupid I sound.
No, that makes.
Like, I'm tired of the haters talking about me like that.
No, you're funny, dude. You're funny. We're going to get into you a lot more, too, bro.
No, we already did that on your podcast. I did.
Nah, but I still want to, like, get into where you're at now, at least later.
Oh, yeah, we did. We should do that. Yeah, where are you at now? What's been up since the last time I saw you? Like, wasn't anything notable?
Yeah, it's been a while. Actually, I see you sometimes at Aldi.
I was telling
we were talking about that outside.
Okay,
yeah, I was like, I swear to God, I think I saw her when she was leaving, or we were like,
yeah, you like walked in, and I was gonna wave, but you were like, I was beelining, you were beelining,
yeah,
and I think you had your boot on still from
your
Achilles.
I did,
yeah, and I was like,
the grocery store,
but I think I've seen you like twice there.
The grocery store.
Always like in passing. I'm like,
okay, anything more notable than the grocery store?
Well, that was an interesting one because it's like,
you were just talking about it?
Yeah, we did talk about it, dude, and it was like,
what?
That's funny. He said he saw me at Aldi, and I said just now.
So
I wasn't out there when
that we did see each other though, so that's confirmed.
That was the last time.
Okay. So.
Oh, Solo. Yeah, he didn't know if it was you.
That's what I was saying.
He thought it was a giraffe.
See.
Yeah, the giraffe meditating
in
the living room.
But what? So what have you been doing?
So I tore my Achilles in April.
Oh, you did. I forgot about that. Yeah.
I did that.
Which one?
How?
My right leg. The worst. Yeah. My dominant leg. I'm right-handed, right-legged. All that, dude. Yeah, it was pretty tough.
How'd you do that?
Basketball. I'm gonna get into all that right now, dude. It was crazy, bro. So.
But that hurt like but it sounded like a gunshot.
I wouldn't say it sounded like a gunshot. It sounded like one of those like really big knee pops. You know when you keep your knee bent for a long time.
Did it?
And it is like, and it felt like that, but it was like the tension of that.
Yeah.
You know, like when you felt that.
Feel it, or like when your elbow's tight.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all that.
Did it like pop?
That's like the worst thing.
So,
it's like my biggest fear is my Achilles.
So I'll tell you this. The Achilles is the strongest muscle in our body.
Yes.
I don't know if you knew that, but it is. It's the
That's
strongest.
why I have a deep fear of tearing.
Your Achilles literally keeps you standing up, it connects. It's a tendon connected to a bone. So there's a bone connected to the muscle. So what I did was I planted, and what happens when your Achilles erupts, because it literally erupts. That's why it calls it. Yeah, they call it that. It literally. I'm sorry, I don't know if you're an empath.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah. If this is too much, I won't go into that much.
I don't want to hear. I don't hear detail about that.
Okay.
No, this is the Earl Shreds, not Sydney Shreds.
I love a nap.
No, it makes me sick.
No.
Can I give a shout out to my Achilles heels?
Yeah.
Shout out to.
Thanks for always holding me up.
Shout out.
Oh, straight up.
Shout out to my Achilles for always holding me up. Anyways.
Straight up, bro.
Yeah. Sorry
but
to.
You were playing basketball?
I was playing basketball.
All right, so you planted, or did you pivot? Like, what happened?
So I literally caught the ball. It was a fast break. A defender was coming by me.
Mm-hmm.
And I waited until he like tried to come up, and I was literally about to take a quick first step to go by him, and I planted my right foot, and my body wasn't ready. Just went down, non-contact. You know what it felt like? It felt like we hooked ankles and just went like that, but we didn't touch at all. It literally looked like someone just went, pow. That's what everyone tells me. Yeah, and I just fell, and the whole gym stopped.
Shears and just.
How was the pain?
You want to hear that?
So were you like, first it was adrenaline, you were just shocked, right? Didn't hear like the first second.
What was that?
Did you pass out?
No.
Well,
so
you said then that's what people told you. So
no, it looked like I got shot. That's why.
Like you
I just fell
out of nowhere.
Yeah, I took a step I took a step and then fell.
Like that meme.
Yeah, so it's like more of just like, whoa, you know. So, yeah, pretty much it was like 1 out of 10. It was like 11. 11. So like thinking about stubbing your toe, stepping on a fucking Lego, and like that so pain, terrible. And it just hurts. 10 out of 10 for that moment.
Yeah.
It was that moment, but
lingering.
Yeah, for like at least 90 seconds, more than almost 2 minutes for sure. And my leg was just shaking. It was just
gross.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I feel so bad. No. You can talk about it. I just feel bad for you.
Well, don't, because I'm good now. I mean, when I'm saying good, like I'm still healing. I'm still in my recovery process. Really? Like I can't run.
So
I cannot run right now.
That's what I forgot.
That's a huge thing.
That's why I forgot, because you look so healthy now.
I know. Well, I've been back in the gym, thankfully, and I do my physical therapy in the gym.
But I would expect nothing less than from you.
Because last time I saw you, you were in a boot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, that's
a little bit overweight.
Honestly, when I saw you got hurt, I remember on social media, but I was honestly just like, that sucks, but. Like, I didn't.
I think I reached out and sent him a message like, "Hey man, I'm so sorry."
Because if you were like depressed and overweight, I'd have been hitting you up like, "Hey man."
Well, you don't know that, bro, and that's what I'll tell you this too, bro. Always check on your strong friends, people that you think, that are good. You know, you know, because it was tough for me, bro.
That's why I was like, "Hey man, I just found out." It was later on too. I was like, "I hope you're okay."
No,
thinking about
you're right. Yeah.
So,
it was rough. How long were you like immobile?
Oof, bro. Truthfully, like 4 months.
Oh my
straight,
God.
with like needing help. I couldn't drive to work.
Yeah.
My boy Denzel that's my right foot. The boot's too big.
He drove you to work every day?
Yeah.
Dude, shout out Denzel. That's a real homie right there.
Dude, he used to get annoyed as hell with me, but he still came, picked me up, man.
That's a true friend.
Yeah,
right
dude.
there.
Yeah, I get it. I get annoyed driving myself to work.
Right. You know, so imagine going to go pick somebody up.
Getting up and walking in here from the bedroom.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It was tough just because I'm an active person naturally, and I'm always doing shit, whether it was like, you know, at my apartment, there's a little trail right down the street to the left. To like, if you keep going straight, there's a gazebo, little outside area, and I would literally go for walks daily.
Yeah. And
go read my book and just go for a walk, chill, listen to music.
You take those little things for granted.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And then like things
especially
like
when
that.
You're crippled up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're real crippled up like that, shit gets real sad.
Do you live upstairs?
No, thankfully I was on the first floor.
Thank goodness.
So that was a real blessing. But it was tough just because, like I said, I'm an active person. So it was like sitting on my ass, relying on people to help me all the time. You know, spending too much money.
Oh yeah,
going in debt. You know,
and then you're
with
like
the medical bills and
door dashing. I guess.
Yes, dude. And then, you know, it was lonely. I guess I could really say, you know, FIFA and 2K and playing games. Watching movies, for so long, and it's like you miss connection, you miss going out. You're on fucking social media. I'm on social media, seeing everyone living their best life, going this, going that. I had to miss my best friend's graduation. Graduated from college. Literally had my ticket bought, everything.
Oh,
and I was gonna go to Colorado. Had to cancel that. God. Missed my dad's wedding.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Well, listen, wait. I got you. Hold on, I got you. So, it's all gonna go. And it's good though. So. Miss my dad's wedding, couldn't go to the wedding. I was in Georgia. It was supposed to be this summer. And then I was like, fuck this, man. I'm like, I'm not letting this injury and this step back keep me from living life. Mm-hmm. So I was like, fuck that. I'm going to live. Going to get my ass out.
Motivation.
And I'm going to do it. So bought a ticket to Kid Cudi. Bought a ticket to Kendrick Lamar.
Goals.
Yeah. And I was like, fuck yeah.
Go see a show, bro.
I went to both in the boot. And I went to see Kendrick. And that was awesome. Phenomenal. And because Kendrick's one of my favorite artists. Kendrick Lamar, to be exact.
Yeah. Where at?
Toyota Center.
Oh, I bet that was good.
Yeah. I remember that. That was on his tour right now.
Yeah.
I've seen the social media clips. It looks pretty lit.
It was very lit.
Yeah.
It's very theatrical, all that. It was beautiful.
Yeah, he puts on a great show, no doubt, dude.
Excellent show.
So you went to all those?
I bet that was a good.
Yes.
I bet that was a good boost up.
Yeah, it was. I was in pain for Kendrick for sure.
Yeah.
Because I had to walk kind of far. Not like far, but far enough. And I was on one crutch at the time. I didn't have. I only had one crutch. I didn't bring both. Yeah, I was on one crutch. But I was like in the extendo, it's like a balancer with the boot. So like the boot, my foot was elevated.
Yes.
And well, like the padding in there. So like each time I got a little stronger in physical therapy, they would take a level down. Mm-hmm. So I had a level up to about 2. And then I had like a shoe thing that like I put on, like my other shoe, like I would put on my left foot, that would balance it out so I could walk normal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I wanted to be Mr. Cool, and I took that shit off for the concert because I wanted to wear my J's.
I was about to ask, did you put your Jordans on?
Yeah, I tried to look cool and shit. Fucking horrible ideal, man.
Walking like
I was okay. Well, I had the crutch. I was like kind of like limp walking, but I was like,
the doctors know what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was just funny because I was like, all right, fuck it, like we'll pay for like $50 parking, like we'll just to park up front. Hell no, we didn't even get to get that parking, so it sucked. Oh, and we didn't park that far, but it was far enough to where it was a journey, and I was tired when I got there already.
Yeah, because I mean that muscle is all atrophy.
But you've been locked up for a long time at that point, right?
I was a little bit mobile around that time. But
so you've been out a little bit.
At that point, just a little bit, not a lot. Because I mean, like, I can't go out because I'm gonna be tired. My leg was literally like, if I was standing more than literally 5 minutes, I'm like, I gotta sit.
You gotta think about gravity pulling on.
Gotta sit the fuck down, dude.
Like swelling.
Mm-hmm. All that happened.
Yeah.
Wow.
So at the show, Kendrick was a lot. I had to like really chill because it was like we was up top, and I should have and I learned my lesson at the Cudi concert because I got to upgrade my seats, and I got I got better seats pretty much, like floor seats at Cudi. But point being, at Kendrick, I was up top, and there was like some high school kids in front of me. And I was like, had my boot to the side, like on the chair, like out, and then the crutch down. And these fucking kids were like, I don't know, man. They were like, maybe seniors or maybe like juniors. They were little punk kids. And my boot was literally to this guy's left. And he's like moving around and having a good time. And or before the show happens, I think Baby Keem's performing or something like that. And he like runs into my boot. And I like touch him on the side. I'm like, hey, bro, my bad. And he's like freaking out, like flinched and shit.
No,
I'm like,
bad.
I was like, no, he didn't say anything. He just acted like I was like
attacking you.
Yeah, I was like, bro. Yeah. I was like, hey, my bad. And just like just being normal.
Yeah.
Like a
it's
normal
nice
fucking thing. Yeah, like dude, my bad. Like my shit's in the way. Like my boots are. And he's just like freaked out. Like he didn't like freak out. He was just like, don't touch me.
No,
like,
he should have said he was sorry.
Yeah.
He's not in a boot.
That's what I'm saying. And
he's probably on some.
People are so
probably on some.
Yeah, he's probably on
something.
Yeah.
But listen to how crazy this is. So it was like 4 of them, right? They're all sat together. They all get up in the middle of the show, or before Kendrick even comes out, I think. Maybe like right the first 2 songs. All of them get up and leave. Right?
They had a curfew.
And it was 4 white kids, right?
They probably had a curfew.
It was 4 little white kids, right? And then dude, it's so crazy. 2 40-year-old Latino Mexican dudes, head tattoos and everything, come and sit down right in front of me, like where they were, where that kid was in front of me. Come and sit right there where they were. And,
For free?
I don't know. They just came and they just sat there. I mean, it's like, I didn't ask them. So they came.
Fuck it.
And then listen to this. They stayed for like 30 minutes up until like, bitch, don't kill my vibe. Like halfway through the show, they leave. And then no one comes back.
They just traded the tickets. Like, I'm going to go for the first half. You can go for the second half.
Yeah, probably did.
It was so bizarre. I was like, dude, who leaves a Kendrick Lamar concert? I like
before it starts.
Who leaves a concert?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, where did they go?
Hey, I could.
Okay, well, I've left shows.
We left one concert.
Oh, I see him leave mine.
That's different.
Oh, it's different.
But yeah, because he paid to park. He paid to probably a very expensive ticket to go to the Toyota Center to see this person.
No, that sounds like their mom and dad did.
It is not just any artist. Like
they're not going to eat supper at the restaurant.
Yeah, that is unfortunately the way it is now.
But I wasn't complaining though, because my boot was all out. I was good. I could see. I was vibing. Me and my boy was sparking up.
Yeah, no, that's good for you.
Shout out to my boy Devin.
It sounds like they need to leave. Fuck them. If you got room to spread out.
But I had help. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me back this up a little bit.
Shout out to them. They helped you. Yeah.
Well, my friend Devin, my boy Devin, he was there with me.
Yeah.
And he was like my bodyguard. He drove there and everything. He was like my big bro, man. That's my guy.
Your bodyguard.
Dude, straight up. He's tall like you guys. He's like 6'4", man. He's a hooper. He hooped with Mason too.
Hey, you see how I'm tall too. You see that? Everybody assumes I'm short because I'm not as tall as her.
Yeah.
So I get treated.
I like that though. That means you got game. You pull a girl taller than you. Go.
Yeah, no doubt. Dude, I've literally had. I shouldn't say this, but I've literally had like 6'5" athletes come up to me in private when we were like, be like, say that exact same thing.
Oh really? Oh, I thought they were gonna.
Some of them would be mad about it.
No,
some of them would be trying to hit on her.
I was gonna say that, bro. I've seen that, dude.
Yeah,
like
bro,
I've seen athletes like
kids.
I've seen a tall dude hit on like. I'm sitting next to Sydney, and he's looking at me, and he's thinking that I'm her friend.
Yeah.
Some of them think I'm her gay friend because I have long hair. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah. Yeah. And then like 20 minutes will go by, and he's like trying to spit game at her.
That's what I was gonna say. And then have you never had a guy brave enough come up to you and be like, "Hey, bro, let me talk to your girl"? Have you ever seen that before?
I'm sure.
Has anyone ever done that to you?
No, not that. Fuck no.
They don't ask permission. They just
do it.
Yeah, that's true. But
because then
it's because I've seen that in a club before. I was like, what?
She'll be like, "Oh, I'm dating him. It's my boyfriend." And I can see the look on their face.
Yeah, I don't really entertain.
They'll look at me and be like,
"Yeah."
And I'm like,
"What is this?"
And I'm not even short. It's like you see it on TikTok where it's like 5'5" with 6'5". I'm like, I'm the same fucking height. Yeah, like get the fuck over.
You're a solid 6 foot, bro.
Yeah, this one I'm like, that's just how petty
I also look very. I have very long legs.
Yeah,
it's just because
it's an illusion too. I look way taller than everybody else, which I'm taller than most people, but
yeah, she got that fat.
Well, I can look at you eye to eye. I don't have to look down at you.
Yeah,
but you're tall too, dude.
Yeah, you're tall.
Yeah, you're tall.
You're like 6'2", right?
It's 3.
6'2".
Yeah.
There you go. At the 3.
Way to go.
But I wear. Like,
I know.
They played at a wedding, and I wear heels.
I can't help myself.
Facts.
I know.
Yeah, can you get over it?
Oh my god.
Can you do something about your height, bro?
Yeah, they played at a wedding recently, and I wore heels, and I walked up.
Oh
and
no!
Everybody in the band literally goes,
Stopped.
Why?
Oh my god!
Why are you wearing heels? I was like, because we're at a wedding. I'm allowed to. I like wearing heels.
Let me give you Earl Shred's take on that. If you come up to me, I'm done with it. Don't come up to me and say your girlfriend looks so tall.
It's because I am.
Yeah. I don't want to fucking hear it. I know y'all are listening to this shit.
She doesn't look tall. She is tall.
Yeah, we all get it.
She's an Amazon.
Yeah.
It's not even that I just don't care. I'd rather ask how your day was, how your grandma is, or something.
You don't ask me those questions.
Wow. How was your day?
Oh my gosh.
All right, so to backtrack a little bit, so take me through like the repair process.
Yeah,
like, what did you have to get done?
Oh, I did it. Yeah, I know. Let's get back to the Achilles for sure.
Yeah. Had to have been a lot.
Dude, okay.
Or that started that day after you fell.
Yeah, I got you. So,
because I'm sure you they were like, you're going to the ER like now.
No, surprisingly.
They're like, I'm just gonna take you home, put you on the couch.
I've never. I know, right? I've never hurt myself this bad. I've never been this injured. Never broken a bone. Never had to go to the hospital. Like if I ever hurt myself really bad. It was more like cut myself or like fell off my bike, bust my knee or some shit. You know, so like this was serious, and I did not really. I was like, I'm fucked up. I'm like, I'll go to the doctor tomorrow. You know, talk to my dad. Talk to my dad. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? Why didn't you go to the ER?
You can't walk.
Yeah. You couldn't walk. No.
So and that's when I found out, like after the game, because this was the first game when it happened too. So it was like I was full of energy, sitting on the bench, literally talking to one of my friends, and waiting for the game to be over. And I'm like, all right, let me see if I'm okay. And it's just like, no, my foot was like numb, on fire, just literally just shaking like this, like a little bit, just like that. Just my ankle, just
because you can't make that motion.
No, I couldn't do any of that. So, but I didn't. It was so fucking. I had like such an adrenaline rush that, like, it's not that I couldn't even do that, like move it. It was more the fact that like, when it did move, it felt just like that, like a pulse almost. Like, it was like a pulse.
That's how my knee was.
But I pumping.
It was like blood was just like there, but it was not like. Yeah. It's like one of those things like where I guess when you jam your finger really bad, you're like, it looks normal, but it's fucked up internally. So guys help me out of the gym, and they're like carrying me. And, oh my God. I'm literally in shock, like internally too. Like
so heartbreaking.
Like subconsciously. Well, it's not even, and that's what's crazy. It was like, I was getting all these like, bro, I'm praying for you. Bro, get well soon. Like I'm walking out of the gym and like, people are like literally telling me like, already, bro, like I'm praying for you, bro. Like you gonna get better, dude. All this shit. I'm just like
before you even realize how bad it is,
because
they know.
Well, I'm telling them like, like I think it's my Achilles. One of my guy friends, my friend Sid, he's like, no, don't say that. He's like, no, it's your calf. It's your calf. It's a calf strain. It's a calf strain. I'm like, no, I think it's my Achilles. So the homies are helping me out.
I'm praying for you, bro.
Shut up, nigga.
I said that too.
So did it separate like?
So thankfully,
or like
all right here. Yeah. So it went up, but thankfully the bone it didn't detach from the bone.
Oh, okay,
this
good.
way, or did it all just tear like?
I guess it tore literally right there. It rips. Yeah, it went up. It went. Full tear. Full one.
No.
Yeah, dude. Like right now, my leg, like, okay. I mean, you know how your ankle, you can see like the flex, like all that. Like it naturally flexes. My shit is not flexing still. Like, it's not. It's still like building muscle.
So have you thought about going and get like stem cells and stuff for it?
Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm literally just building back up strength.
Well, just to like, you know, so when you're doing your workout and all that kind of stuff, like you can heal.
So
like recover just
your
like
body
it was.
Heals itself.
It does. It does.
Stem cells just kind of speeds up the process, but your body is like.
Well, it puts a bunch of healthy cells in there. You know.
The surgery was successful, and you know.
So you're good.
Well, nah, nigga, I got to do a lot of work, bro.
Have you played basketball since?
You look good.
I actually. You know what's funny, bro? I beat my friend in horse. I beat Scott in horse. Just shooting around.
Scott, you're a bitch.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Yeah, that's my boy.
I love that.
Yeah, good.
Still got
Let him know.
Still got it.
So I beat him in horse, and that felt good.
Yeah.
But I still can't run and stuff like that. So it was like I was just shooting. So
well, you just got to take it one day at a time.
Oh, I am, and now I have like two sessions left of physical therapy, and
what does that look like?
It's split in between now. So it's like I'm going to see them in like 2 more weeks, and
probably
they gave me
lunges.
Right? Exactly, dude. Yeah, you know
that
shit.
Bands.
Dude, you look great, bro. You really look great.
That's crazy. I'm literally like, this is week 2. I've been back in the gym, and it's been fucking great.
I bet.
Said you're going to the gym after
or like week 3 or something. I am. Like I'm dedicated.
Where you go? I'm
going everywhere, bro. I have a friend, shout out to my boy Isaac. He's been taking me to Crunch Fitness. I went there.
Dude, I looked at that. It was so
legit.
Cheap.
It was very cheap, and it was legit just because
what's that, Jewel? Yeah.
It was really nice because
Dalton doesn't play basketball.
He doesn't play sports
at all.
Yeah, the only thing I play with is myself.
It's a guitar. Anyways.
That's what he should have said, Sammy.
Yes.
Oh, I think it hits hard.
I try to speak for him, but sometimes he won't let me.
Yeah, I see. He just gets it out.
Don't cough into the microphone.
I'm autistic. Come on.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
This is a funny episode.
Oh, they're all funny. Yeah,
I love this.
The shred shed is a shit shed.
You're gonna tear Toby's
Dude,
Achilles.
I got a gym out. Fuck that dog.
Oh my god!
I love you, dog.
Yeah, say that close in the mic, please.
I love you, dog.
Love you, Toby.
Dog. Doesn't even say his name.
Dog.
What's up, dog?
He's not a dog. Well, at least his name's not isn't dog. I have a friend.
You should get a dog and name it Cat.
I know people that have animals like that.
Literally, my friend, she named her cat Kitty.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah, but people name their daughters Kitty.
Shows a lack of unoriginality.
I would hope not.
No comment.
I know.
Come here, kitty.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a gym in my garage right out there, bro.
Oh yeah, we should pump some shit when we get done here.
I don't know.
We'll do a little circuit.
Y'all want to work out?
We'll do like a light circuit.
Fuck no.
I want to see these two.
I'll do. Yeah, I'll do.
Hey, I work. Hey,
not because I think it's like gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be funny.
Bro,
we probably shouldn't.
We'll take the cameras out there.
I think
light, really light stuff.
Really light, just because my boy Isaac. Shout out to my friend Isaac. It comes full circle, but he did some shit like that, and he was drunk, and he tore his pec bench pressing.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, but he did bench like he went really heavy. He tried like max out.
Oh,
like just literally at a party, just because.
Oh well,
someone
mine was my.
Oh yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, for sure.
Last rep.
Just would have thought about.
I'm sore as fuck. I'm
I
good.
did the same thing. It's like the worst.
Ooh, yeah, it sounds
it's
horrible.
like that chest, and then I broke my sternum the next day.
I worked out yesterday.
Cracked it.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah.
But
I worked out yesterday. I'm manned up.
You're manned up.
I'm manned up.
You got a beard. You're good.
Shout out to these guys for waiting on me because I worked out. I went to work. Went straight to work out. On the way home, I picked up some food because I knew I wouldn't have time to cook. And got here at 8, and y'all let me take a shower before we did this podcast.
And a shit.
Shower, shit, shave.
Shower, shit, and shave.
Yeah, Sydney shower, shit, and shave.
Oh my god.
But yeah, thank you guys.
I mean, you're telling us the rest of your fucking business.
No, I wanted to tell you guys thank you for waiting on me. Like, that was very nice. Like, I
You're welcome.
got here at like 7. I ate, I took a shower, and like I think y'all got here at 7 too. Like
I want to say sorry, Marcus, for not reaching out to you, man. I just really did. You know,
I did on your behalf.
I am like that, dude. But that's how much I believe in you, bro. Because I was like, I mean, you have to be in the Ukraine or some shit for me to check on, you know. But I should, you know.
That's true. That's true.
You were so crazy.
Because I would think the same of you, and I feel like I shouldn't be that way because I am that. With people I know, maybe I just have a good sense because you do. You look great. I mean, that's why I didn't. Because
feeling good.
Like,
I am feeling good. I'm feeling the best that I've felt in a really long time.
Well, like
you
being
look
optimistic.
great, man.
Like you went to your shows. You said, "Okay, I got it. I'm done with my shit. I'm ready to pick it up."
Well, that's why we got the chemistry, bro.
Recover.
And that's the beauty of live music, honestly, to like bring you back like that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you know, I've been to some amazing I've been to some shit shows, but I've been to some amazing shows, and that's just like.
That's like the magic of music.
Yeah, that's why I feel so happy. I seriously feel happier and less stressed than 90%.
Like even Lamb of God, that's some satanic bullshit, but like it's
not
great.
No.
It's good.
That's the best.
Well,
that's what I tell people. Oh,
Satan was gonna
get mad?
Make a playlist.
It's on there.
It would be on there.
Shut the fuck up.
He might have.
No, it's not.
Walk with me in hell, but
no, you wouldn't have any. Dude, fuck.
Maybe not lyrically, but you know.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Just because, like, look, I'll tell like a small crazy story too, with this. How this all lines up. Why I can understand why he says that, and why y'all are like empathizing too, and like, saying that.
I can tell you why this narrative is hurtful and not good.
But
but
I understand both sides.
I'm an adult. We don't need a moderator. It's okay.
Let him tell his story, and then you can rebuttal.
You need a bell. No, tell me. Yes,
where's the talking stick?
All right.
We're reverting to this.
We're gonna use a talking beer.
I know.
It's right here.
Okay.
Have you heard Parkway Drive? You ever heard of them?
Yeah.
Okay. No.
So no,
they're old school. Yeah, they have one good song.
Super heavy
Oh, what's the song I know?
New metal? Like, I don't even know what you would...
No, they're like metalcore. Yeah, metalcore.
Metalcore, something like that. So...
New age metal.
Imagine going to high school, and I was like a junior year. No one rode the fucking bus anymore that year. So, like, either you're driving or you're riding with somebody. Mm-hmm. I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm not going to be this lame-ass kid on the bus anymore.
Yeah. So... That was me.
At junior year?
The short bus?
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, that's pretty bad.
Anyways.
Wow.
So I had a guy in my class that he was one of those kids that's like black hoodie every day, fucking Etsy's on or some shit. And
Etnies.
Sorry.
That's funny.
Every day,
tarot cards on.
Yeah, dude. So this kid with long hair, can't see his face, and just sat in the back of the class. And this guy lived in my neighborhood, and he drove a truck to school. I was like, "Hey, bro, what's up?" And well, we connected because he played games. So I was like, he brought like a game to school or something like that. I was like, "Hey, bro, what's up, man?" Chopped it up with him. It's like we became cool. Naturally became cool. Yeah. I was like, "Hey, bro, can I ride with you to school?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, I'll pick you up." Blah blah blah. And he, I guess when you don't have friends like that too, so he's like, he was more open to like, of course he probably really didn't even want to pick me up, but he was like, why not? Like,
good guy.
Yeah, that loneliness set in.
Yeah, so he's playing Parkway Drive every morning.
What a way to wake up.
Heavy ass metal. Wake up. So after
morning,
after like 2 weeks, I was like, man, I had a fucking enough, and I was gonna tell him something, or I was just not gonna ride with him.
Listen to the radio.
And the day, and on that day, one of the songs came on. I was like, this shit's kind of hard. I kind of like it. And I was like vibing to it. And I was like, okay, the drums, because I like Tool at the time. I still listen to Tool.
Yeah.
And, they have heavy drums.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what the sickest part about it almost.
So I would hear the drums and I'd be like, damn, this is dope. And then the singing, it kind of it grew on me a little bit. Certain songs did.
Do they scream?
They scream horrible. Yeah, they scream. Really hard. Yes, that. Yeah. So, but they have a little bit of like, Killswitch Engage there too, where they sing a little light too.
They were on the Lamb of God show.
Yeah, they opened for them.
I love Killswitch
Yeah, we
Engage.
saw them. They were all right.
I love Killswitch Engage.
They were way better with Howard.
Yeah. Way. The black singer?
Yeah, way.
Oh, yeah, he's better.
Way better.
He was dope.
He was dope.
So he turned you on to Parkway.
Yeah, he did.
To metal, like
to Parkway. No, because I still liked rock music at that time and metal at the time. Because I liked Metallica and stuff, but I just didn't like grunge, hardcore type shit.
Different type of metal.
And
well, that's not. That's good.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying as in like, I understand the beauty of all music, all creation now.
Yeah,
hearing that, and then like, I would say this. I would hate country music.
Excuse me. No, I never did.
I would hate country.
I never did. I grew up with it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I didn't. Yeah. So like when I would hear it, I'm like, cut this shit off. Like they're like, I don't want to hear this, and like I just super closed-minded on that. But at the same time,
well, the reason I don't like people saying that heavy metal music is satanic is because because
it's really not.
Even because people have been falsely imprisoned because of that. Like innocent.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Innocent. Yeah. That's why it's like they think it's a joke. Like, this is Satan. I'm like,
Slayer got into trouble because of this shit. Well,
I'm talking about teenage kids.
Oh yeah.
That somebody ended up dead. A teenager hung out with them earlier that day. Was the last person to see him. Police obviously are going to investigate that, but he didn't do it. But they walk in his room and see Slayer, Metallica, and especially in the 80s and 90s, they
ran with that.
They ran with that.
Assuming,
they made a narrative.
And they're all out now. There's books and movies on. There's a lot of people. So that's why. Don't fucking say it's Satan. There are satanic bands, and I'll put you on them. But the ones that aren't,
don't put me on them.
Yeah, no, I'm not on them. Yeah. I'm not on them. I'm just no. There are dudes that do burn churches and But that's why I'm like, you should not joke that these dudes that are not, because they really are. It's like if you're hood as fuck, don't pretend to be street because there's really motherfuckers out there. Yeah. And it's the same. Like, don't pretend to be satanic or metal because they're really out. Them motherfuckers, like, they're burning churches. They're sacrificing animals. Okay. They do it. I don't do it. I'm not with it. I'm just like.
There are some real ones, though.
I mean, that's all life, though. That's why That's why I'm friendly with everybody. I don't. Because people just, especially a lot of people are just they don't realize there are people out there like, yeah, bro. You know, especially motherfuckers like, we don't need the police and blah 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 blah. And we don't. I'm like, you don't know that
shit hits the fan.
Yeah, you don't know there are bad people in this world.
Who you gonna call?
You gonna call the Ghostbusters?
Yeah, the Ghostbusters. Yeah, that's who I'm gonna call. You call me.
So do you like?
Call me and I'll laugh.
You appreciate all music. I can appreciate all music. Country's not my favorite.
Country's my favorite.
Hate it also.
Can I give y'all?
Came around, right?
Can I give y'all?
Yeah. So also, I mean, you know what's funny too? Dude, my dynamic of like learning, just growing up in music and stuff like that, being surrounded by certain things and my influences. It just changed me so much. And it was like one of those things where you don't know you're into something, but you are.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people love Dragon Ball Z. A lot, like, remember when
I like
our generation.
Games,
yeah.
But I never watched the show.
But I'm saying as in like, you remember like our generation, like watching anime was lame.
Yeah.
Like growing up.
Well, yeah.
You were a fucking weirdo.
Oh, I was the weirdo, yeah. Right. For watching Dragon Ball Z, yeah.
But I'm saying, people watched Dragon Ball Z and didn't know it was an anime. They didn't know you were into it, and that was the same thing with rock music. But I used to say, I don't like rock music, but I'm over here playing ATV All for Fury, singing Science from whatchamacallit, System of the Down.
But most of those people now, they like, you know, they were they made fun of them because they were nerds. Like, you watch Dragon Balls. What's the most anime I ever? Probably Dragon Ball Z, which is like American.
Naruto too. Right?
Yeah, Naruto.
I couldn't get into.
I never watched those.
But the people
I love anime.
The people that watched that when we were
into it. Yeah, I know you've probably seen my posts. Like I always throw one little anime picture in something. Dude.
You're still big on it.
Yeah, I love anime.
But the people that made fun of them are in a trailer with 15 kids.
Yeah.
And those people are like
thriving
coders or like, you know, or you got a podcast. So it's like, I don't even, it's full circle. Like I when I was in high school, because I was that guy and didn't have any friends, but I guess the good Lord gave me the foresight. I could see people peaking while I was not.
Yeah.
And that's really what, especially kids, I think a lot, that's really what teenage suicide comes from, is like, I'm just a fucking loser. Yeah. Like think of where I could have been mentally if I thought like, oh, I'm a fucking loser. But I was lucky enough to see, oh, I'm peaking.
I think a lot of it too is because I struggle with that when growing up as well. Identity, like really being. It's Toby. He's hot. Toby's a little high. He was puffing a little bit.
Well, he's like. Trying to get closer and closer to you.
But he's used to having a fan in his face.
Dude, you're running the podcast. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God. Animal hate.
Sorry.
But were you that guy back in the day? Or what were you like?
I was, honestly, bro, as you can tell, I have a very diverse group of friends.
Yeah, you're everybody, man.
I connect with like so many people. But it's funny that we're going to get into this. I'm about to say this, is that I had a hard time connecting with black people when I was in high school.
Really?
I used to get bullied. They used to call me black ass and shit like that. Yeah. There's people darker than me calling me black ass and calling me dark and all the dark jokes you could think of.
What was it like from the white kids?
So mean.
Everyone was cool. I didn't have any problem with white friends. Like,
really?
Where'd you go to high school?
So why are they calling you black?
So look, I know
you don't have to say that on the air, but like,
yeah, no, I got you. I went to Humble High, so I'm from out here. But
Humble, you know how it is.
Yes, exactly. You know but like, I'm gonna tell you what's funny though, like about part of my life. Like that's why
it's probably not a bad thing you didn't run with them.
No. You know so I'm telling you, as in like, so like my brother. Okay, so we're getting to me now. So like my brother, he was like one of those kids that's like want to be gangsters, like hung out with the black kids, but he knew white kids. We grew up in Timber Forest.
Yeah.
So we went
just happened to be zone.
Yeah. So I went to Oaks Elementary. So it's diverse.
Mm-hmm.
Black kids, white kids, Latino kids. You know, mainly really just black and white, honestly, at that point. But my point is, I was following in his footsteps, trying to be gangster, like not really gangster, but sagging and listening to gangster rap, all that crap.
Yeah, you're just a kid. You're just
but I didn't have. But this is what I was talking about, like identity. So when he moved, you
were kind of lost.
I fought. No, not really. I've made my own way and dealt with all the bullshit of like getting capped on and like, you know. I guess not.
Well, you
I don't want to say just like yeah, exactly. That was me forming my own self, and then liking rock music, finding Linkin Park, finding Breaking Benjamin.
That's not what black people are supposed to like.
Exactly. So when I finally just stopped giving a fuck because I liked Latinas and I would date Latina women, and then I was cool with the Latinos in school and stuff like that, and then I had a couple black friends, not like all black. I didn't connect with any black people, but it was like. The core like athletes and those guys, like I knew them all from middle school and like elementary school, but it was like so much like the ego.
It's part of life, bro.
Yeah, definitely part of life. And I'm not trying to victimize myself. No, I'm just saying like it's like back to what you were saying.
But
it's hard to like.
I had
really find yourself and not be fucking depressed and not like just all right. I'm just gonna.
But I had
be reserved and scared little guy my whole life, you know.
Or be someone that you're not.
I've had trailer trash call me cracker.
See,
so
same shit.
Yeah, bro.
But I feel that like because I have an older brother, and he was a very popular dude. He's a drummer. He played sports, but he was very musically talented.
Right.
And I played the drums too, but I was more athletic.
I used to chant at the teacher. Light candles.
You know what else is crazy too? What else I would get? Yeah, y'all gonna think it's funny. They used to call me white boy. They'd be like, "Why you so dark, but you sound white?"
If I talk to you, like you know,
it'd be so funny. I'd be like,
"See, because you'd have been." You'd have been fine in Atascocita.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what's crazy is I went to Atascocita, not Atascocita. I went to Oaks Elementary and then Timberwood. 6th and 7th grade. Well, I moved, so I went to Whispering Pines.
I went to Timberwood.
Yeah. So look. So I moved to Atascocita Forest, and then I went to Whispering Pines 5th grade. So I left my friends that I went through by Humble Middle.
Okay.
Humble Middle School, like kind of like that Kroger, that Sonic's over there. So I went back to Timberwood for middle school to try to be back with my old friends from Oaks. Bro, everybody act like they didn't know me.
Well, that's how middle school is, though.
Dude, it was crazy, bro, because I missed 5th grade. Just missed 5th grade.
That's how my life is right now.
It was really funny, though. So, that's 8th grade, I was like, man, F this. I'm going back to Humble to be like with my friends from 5th grade. And up to Humble Middle, and then I went on to go to Humble High and all that. Worst decision ever. Just because.
Wait, so what year did you graduate?
Because you missed
12.
all that.
12, okay.
Yeah, we're the same age.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
I was 12 also.
That's how life is right now. I say one thing, and then somebody elite just doesn't talk to me anymore. I'm not in the cool kids club.
But you know what that means is that I believe everybody serves a purpose, like in your timeline of life.
Yeah.
And like they might not be here for a long time, but they're here for a good time. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that is it.
If they're not in my life, if they're not purposeful, then move along.
Yeah,
I want people in my life that come with a purpose and like make me a better person, and I make you a better person. Like, and if that's not a relationship that's gonna build each other up, like then I don't need that relationship.
Yeah, maybe I'm like a sociopath because I like to know like what's the worst thing I can say, and if you still like me, then you're my real.
Yeah, you could say anything you want.
Yeah, no, that's why. Yeah,
anything at all.
You too. That's why y'all are my homie.
No, well, the first time we met, you were pretty drunk, and you were just saying a bunch of funny ass shit.
Oh, he was like, loaded that night.
Yeah, it was really funny. You're
I
like,
don't.
You're like, dude.
Well, that's probably why you asked him to come on.
Yeah.
We literally left the party and walked outside and just started talking.
But that's also why a lot of people don't ask me.
Well, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Not everyone can take that energy.
Exactly.
People get scared.
Fucks.
The thing is too that I like you a lot like that too, bro. It's because you yourself, you don't give a fuck who
I was
is
about to
around.
say, if it's the president, if it's a homeless person,
you gonna be Earl Shreds. Yeah,
he's gonna be.
Yeah, no doubt. That's all, and that's people act like it's a crime sometimes,
right?
But most of those people have never experienced loss or hardship,
or they don't know how to, or they never dealt with it, or they try to act like
they live in a bubble. They live in a bubble. That's why, God forbid, a family member that they're close with dies, and they need a year to recover, or they need they're devastated for the rest of their life.
Yeah, bro.
But they just, I don't come from the hood, but I come from
humble beginnings.
I come from the piney wood hood, and it's kind of like, for my entire life has been difficult, nothing but difficulty.
But sometimes I wish I was
except for now.
Sometimes I wish I didn't give a crap because I am such a people pleaser that it's exhausting sometimes. But I love people, and I think I want to be everyone's friend.
And I tell people this not as just I'm explaining to you as my personality, that I think you should, especially if you're in business. The first person to get mad loses. Like, if you ever been in the world of business and you're making a deal, that's the goal. The first person to get mad loses.
Yeah, that's right.
Are you playing footsie with me?
If there's I'm
putting my shoes. That's the beer box. That's not even me.
That's last night's Busch Light. Hey, we should have thrown that away. There's a 24 pack of
Busch Light sponsor us.
No, I was just
but for real though,
my shoes off.
Take that advice. Like, if there's not money on the line, get as mad as you want. But like, when people argue with me and I'm not in a business relationship, I'm try to be where like, why are we, people come up to me in my show that I'm not selling tickets for, that I'm getting paid very low money. Why haven't you started yet? It's 6:01. I'm like,
I'm not the guy to talk to.
Well, I'm just like, I'll get mad at that point and be like, do you want to fight? Like, either leave or fight me.
Yeah.
But if there's,
then I'll have to fight him.
If there's money on the line and you're trying to get you're trying to get a relationship. The first person, and that's where not giving a fuck is. It's a good trait to have.
Yeah, bro.
And really, honestly, I don't see what there is to get.
Well, I mean, it's cool that you already have that embedded in you, but a lot of people. I'll say this, bro. Like, a lot of people, most people, wear the mask. And when I say wear the mask, it's like they're not being genuine.
And now it's legit masks.
Yeah, exactly.
Now they're paper masks.
No, they love them. That's why they still wear them.
So
they've been waiting for it. When COVID hit and they got to wear masks.
We're gonna have one podcast without COVID.
Why? Did it not?
It's relevant.
Yeah, did it not affect your life for 2 years?
Talking about a mask.
No, I don't. I don't like people.
Mask,
but I don't like people that don't. I don't like people that don't want to talk about COVID because you didn't act like the government didn't tell you to stay in your fucking house.
I don't mind talking about it. I'm tired of it.
I'm not. I'm not tired of it.
I'm tired of it. I'm just like.
Okay, yeah. Next time they say, "Well, you can't eat red meat anymore. You got to eat crickets."
Yeah, well,
you're gonna be tired of it, and then 2 years you're gonna be eating crickets. I'm telling you, I don't want to talk about how we have to eat crickets and we have a curfew.
That's what they're trying to do.
Exactly.
All right,
yeah.
I have another question.
Is it what's your favorite color?
Plant based.
It is.
What is your favorite color?
Yeah.
Interesting. One of my favorite colors is definitely green.
Ooh.
It used to be black. For the black and gray for the longest times, but those are so like gloomy.
What's your star sign?
You being serious or you being?
I'm being serious.
I'm a Capricorn. January.
It's not 3rd. Even called us. Yeah, he has the same birthday as my dog, Rainy. My child.
Oh my god. I don't even know my dog's birthday.
Yeah, I'm about to puke.
Well, it's her.
So that she found her.
That's the day I got her. Yeah.
It's
her gotcha day. So it's her birthday.
Or do you like follow into that stuff at all, or
I do to a degree.
Me too.
I like to read about it. Like it's interesting and it's relevant.
I used to think it was woo woo.
When's your birthday?
But it's a little too accurate.
May 12th.
I think that's Taurus.
I think you're.
Yeah, I think
May
so.
What?
May
Beginning
12th.
of May.
Yeah, like mid-May.
Where's Jamie?
I think it's Queerosaurus.
I'll look it up.
I don't have any clue.
I'm a Pisces. I'm very
what any
empathetic.
of that is.
I'm an Aquarium.
No, you're not.
An Aquarium.
He's an Aries.
I am
the
an
biggest
Aries.
asshole sign there is.
Yeah, no doubt. That's what they say.
I don't even know what they are.
So
Like, where does that come from?
Taurus. Yeah, you're a Taurus.
Yeah,
Is that like
astrology?
Some Chinese stuff?
It's all woo-woo. Yeah.
Okay, so my question actually is...
Yeah, what is it?
Okay, so, like, you do podcasts, like, on the side. That's not your full job.
No.
Or, like, okay, but...
No, he does his other job on the side. He's a podcaster.
You're a podcaster.
I am a
Okay,
podcaster.
and we don't even have to go into that. I just want to know if you could have any job in the world besides what you do now, what would it be?
Damn, that's a good question.
Obviously, like, you are passionate about the podcast. Like,
yeah, bro.
Do you play any instruments? Because you can include that in your dream job.
I don't.
He's wanting you to
do you want to learn?
Quit adding on to my questions,
I
Braden.
do want to learn.
Okay. No, but it's an add-on.
That is a
It's
great
an add-on.
question. I do want to learn.
Yeah.
And the dream job I would have, I really have to think about that.
Yeah.
Truthfully, I mean,
You don't have to have
if
a
I could
degree.
have like the famous like if I had like a Joe Rogan podcast, like some
Absolutely.
shit like this, if I could do this and then like everyone be like a celebrity or some shit. Like I know LeBron has his show called The Shop and he has like all different walks of life on his
I didn't know he
on
had a
his
show.
show. Yeah, it's like an
That's
HBO
cool.
show.
I'll look that up.
Dude, we can do that. We can do that together.
Of course, bro.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be something like that. It's just like, oh, okay, no.
So
I'll say this: one of my dream job, truthfully, if I wouldn't be doing this, I would love to be a famous soccer player,
Oh.
or
All right.
or B, like a personal trainer
Yes.
for the NBA or soccer. One of
So,
these.
So cool.
so what team would you play for?
Oof, damn.
USA.
Somewhere in
Definitely,
Europe, I'm sure.
definitely Real Madrid. Real Madrid is
Oh,
my favorite. Is
yeah.
my favorite football team.
Are you excited about the FIFA World Cup? Like what?
it's a big deal.
Yeah.
weeks from now, right?
So I'm gonna do a podcast about that. Just
There's
because
a
it's like,
documentary coming out.
yes,
about
and it's the Qatar,
corruption in FIFA. Yeah.
and FIFA's all. It's a
Yeah.
lot of fucked up shit.
It's a crime organization.
And this year, it's like
They-
really,
no
really,
doubt.
really,
Oh,
really
yeah.
sad because not just because
wasn't
of
it
that.
supposed to be in the U.S.? Am I wrong about that?
That's coming up. That's the next
That's
one.
the next one.
That's the next one.
Oh,
coming.
okay. So it is gonna happen. I
But
thought
it's
they
really
moved it.
sad is because it shouldn't even be in Qatar because it's so fucking hot there, and the World Cup's supposed to be in the summer, and they're having it in December, like November, December.
Right below the
And-
equator, so it's summer there.
Well, yes, and the bad thing is it's right in the middle of the season for club teams. That's
Yeah.
like Real Madrid, Liverpool, like the European teams individually. And that's the bad thing is now a lot of these players have been playing and now a lot are getting hurt
yes.
and they're going to miss the World Cup. And the World Cup is like
it's Super Bowl.
it's everything to it's the
Yeah.
Super Bowl,
It's
the
the Global
NBA
Bowl.
finals, the like literally
The World Series,
going to service for your country.
Yeah.
Like they take this like the World Cup is huge, dude. Like,
I work for a Dutch
Yeah, it's-
company.
it's
and we
really
turn
big.
in our conference rooms.
Mhm.
We have these huge, like 80-inch TVs,
Yeah.
and we turn on soccer all the time,
Yep.
and you can hear people yelling. Like
Yeah.
one time, our CEO came
Mhm.
from the Netherlands,
Mhm.
and it was during the World Cup,
Yep.
and he literally
They're
was
in it
like,
too.
they were all in there, and we got to go in there and watch too, and they were screaming throughout the office. Like that's a huge thing for them.
Yeah, it's really huge.
Which- And I got excited watching it. Like I love watching soccer. Like,
It's just a really beautiful thing because like it's almost like military-esque
Mhm.
like you're really playing for your country and it's
Yeah.
like and it's
represent-
More so than the Olympics.
yeah, definitely. Well,
Oh,
the
the
Olympics,
Olympics
not
is
it's,
trash.
it's not
Business.
it's not that big. It's not that big anymore, especially in soccer. It's like it's still a trophy, a medal, and it's still an honor.
Sydney
but-
told me the other day the last good Olympics was the one that Hitler was at.
Oh shit!
I didn't say that.
I don't think you did.
Remember when you said that?
Yeah, when he was on fucking meth, and he was just fucking on his amphetamines, just sitting up like this.
Stop it.
He was just tripping balls.
Way
Hey,
off topic.
You heard about you and you know the story about
Mm-mm.
Jesse Owens? Do you know that?
You know?
Oh, that's
Yeah, I think so.
that's the most legendary athlete story in America is when Jesse Owens went to the 1936 Olympics, and I think he ran the 400 meter, and he got to meet Hitler. He was a black dude, And
I didn't know. I don't think I knew this one.
Yeah, no. Jesse Owens was a black.
And Hitler was probably like, "Just you wait."
Well, he was like,
"Just you wait."
He thought he was like a pet, and then, but then he got really.
Pet?
Like he's Hitler.
Yeah.
He's a black dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you think he just hated Jews? You know what I mean?
He's racist.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
But Jesse Owens won gold, and Hitler was really mad.
I'm sure he was.
Of course he was.
Yeah, no. Jesse Owens is the most legendary American athlete.
Was he the guy? Was he the one that did at the end? That wasn't him, right? That he put his fist up.
That's Usain Bolt.
Yeah. No,
I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
He ain't from America.
Imagine if Hitler had Twitter today.
Hitler would not exist today.
Hitler on Twitter.
No, he would, dude. If he was alive
yeah, Braden
today,
would follow him.
I follow Hitler. On
well, I
Twitter.
mean,
it's funny.
It's
funny, right? Yeah.
Funny.
But like, imagine if he was really alive today, and he like saw the NBA. He'd be so mad.
All the
mad.
people.
He'd be turning around.
He's
turning
God,
in
he'd be so mad.
Okay, so I have another question. Okay, so soccer.
Getting off Hitler.
Soccer player.
I know.
Yeah, is this the Sid Shreds podcast?
I'm just keeping us on a good track.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
You know, like,
Where's
it's okay to
is
have
there a
side
track?
stories, but yeah,
Do you have any questions, Dalton?
I'm here to.
Thank you.
We're here. Like we invited Marcus, so let's I want to know more about Marcus.
Yeah, I got questions to ask you about Marcus.
Oh, okay. I mean, I have like 3 more, but go ahead. I'm sure yours are
Hey,
better.
She wrote him down.
Hey,
I did. I wrote them down.
you
on my
can say
phone.
he'll be back. You'll be back, right?
But it's like,
Oh yeah.
But
I
we're,
like to
we're
ask-
being present.
But don't
Yeah.
blow your load.
no, I'm just saying. Like I've like the past few I've been on. Like I like to ask these like 4 questions. Like
Yeah.
I know, but you have to
it's
remember.
relevant to the podcast.
You have to remember. I got to keep doing this.
I know, but when everybody that comes on, like this is about music. Like my next 2 are about music.
Yeah.
All right. So what you got?
Okay, so I have 2 more about music, and then I'll have my microphone.
So, what are your thoughts
question.
on the Free Palestine movement?
Okay, so I was talking about your Tool shirt earlier. Like,
Yeah.
Lateralis is my favorite song. That's your favorite
Favorite
album.
song of all time or Tool song?
No, Tool song.
Clitoralis? What?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Dalton doesn't like Lateralis. I like it.
I don't.
Obviously,
That's
you like
not
it.
my favorite song.
Well,
Love Tool.
we're gonna straighten that out too.
Yes.
Don't worry.
What are we?
So I'm wearing a
is
Zeppelin shirt. Like,
Dude, I actually got to meet Danny
Pantera.
Carey once. We'll talk about that later.
Oh, you
We'll
got.
talk about that later.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, we'll talk about
And
that
then
later.
Danny Carey is a fucking legend, so we're gonna
Look.
get into that too.
You got the Tool, Pantera, and then we got Tech Bro.
Zeppelin.
And then I got a fucking
And
Christmas
Argyle.
sweater on.
Look at Tech Bro.
Okay, so if you
You're our venture.
I didn't know I was going to be on this until
No,
like an hour
you're
ago.
rich. Tell people you're rich. You're my venture capital.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
2
Go ahead,
questions
Sadie.
about music.
Yes.
I don't know which
She's
one
a
I should
chick.
start with, but we'll go ahead and say, if you could see any band in their prime or like any one concert, what would it be?
Oh, I got one.
Damn, that's a really great question.
Like
Damn.
all original in their prime, or just like a concert, like at
Fully
a certain, like Wembley Stadium, someone at
Fully
Wembley,
primed
or-
out.
So stadium too?
You don't have to. No, I'm just
Okay,
saying, like, if you
okay.
have a specific
Inter-
concert, because he
no.
does, like, he has a specific like person, concert, time,
What's-
date.
You
I don't know.
you will probably actually be surprised, but Michael Jackson would
Ooh,
definitely be
yeah,
up there.
that's a good one. Oh yeah.
Paul Jackson.
Gander and
Fuck
Danis. Yeah.
What year though? Like early Michael
Like,
or
yeah.
Black Michael or White Michael?
no medium?
medium.
Yeah, medium
'Cause
Michael.
He still was making some like damn
Yes.
good music.
Because he
Mocha
was
Michael.
He was
Yeah, Mocha Michael for
Yeah,
sure.
he
Still
was-
had the curly hair. His nose
Oh.
wasn't all the way gone.
Yeah, oh god,
Yeah.
that was when he was. Oh, he looked.
Dude.
I thought he was very.
he was a
handsome.
dark little boy, but then that like 25 or whenever
He was so attractive.
beautiful
Yeah,
caramel
dude.
skin.
So what did he?
Saying
So
soft.
what was the name of the
His skin disease.
disorder?
It was like-
yeah.
I'm not sure.
It was the medicine he took
Yeah,
that turned his skin
because
that
he
color.
had
So
a
it was
he had
just
a
like
really
chemical
bad
castration
accident.
that
Yes,
did it?
he had a bad accident, dude.
Yeah.
He
Oh.
was rehearsing
Uh-huh.
for his tour, a concert. He was
Tear his
gonna perform.
Achilles?
No, fucking worse, dude. That's
You look a little lighter.
Worse than his. He's,
I'm just
it's-
kidding.
Me?
I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's funny.
He's been indoors
going back to
for
the
so
dark
long.
jokes.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh my God.
Wow,
I was like,
Sid, what
thanks.
the fuck?
Sid.
But he said,
the-
"Did Michael tear his?"
That's funny.
Like,
No, so
Dude.
he was rehearsing for his show.
Yeah.
And the lights, or like he like had like fire effects or what, like special effects, and it went off, and it wasn't supposed to go
like
off.
Pyro.
And you know, his hair, all the stuff, he put all this shit in his hair, all the juice, all that.
He tried to cover that up too.
And it caught on fire, and he didn't know. It started from the back and like got all the way up to his like top of his head, and he still didn't know until like the last second. He was like, and then like they came and put towels all on his head, and that like that's what like fucked him up.
Yeah, he tried to hide that too. He didn't really tell people that.
No, he didn't.
That's traumatizing.
Yeah, very traumatizing. Especially he was at the prime of his career. Yeah. So,
that was the same. Dimebag got shot in the fucking face. Yeah.
Damn.
The guitar player for this band?
I didn't know that.
Fucking dude who was mad because they broke the band up. He was playing with his other band, Damage Plan. Mm-hmm. Walked up on stage, blew his fucking brains out with a pistol. He died? Oh, yeah, he died.
Oh, yeah, Dimebag. Yeah, that's like a big...
Yeah, 2004. And
that's the whole reason why there's like Columbus, barriers now.
Yeah.
Security guards up front.
Yeah,
like,
honestly.
Dimebag is the reason
that was when Dimebag got shot, the music industry, the live, they started... It was like mandatory.
All the yellow shirts and shit.
Because a cop...
all up front. That's all because
he shot 3 people before a cop tapped him out. Blew his brains out. But this motherfucker walked on stage.
So the killer got shot too?
Cop killed him on stage, yeah.
Good. Damn, bro.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
That's really sad. Wow.
That's like that video.
Well, but honestly, but this brings me my thought because I've been seeing a lot of dudes talking about because Offset or Takeoff got killed. Yeah. And I see a lot of, black community dudes, but it's like these right-wing black community guys, kind of, not right-wing, but they're like, I see a lot of videos where they're like, y'all motherfuckers in the streets in the rap game be killing each other, but you don't see the white boys doing this. But y'all are wrong because...
No, it happens all the time.
Yeah, we deal with like
John Lennon.
But I don't feel like I don't feel like in the rock metal scene
it doesn't happen
because hip hop started in the 80s.
Yeah.
Rock and roll started in the 60s. You shouldn't go around saying you don't see the white boy because you're talking about race. It's not a racial. It's not racial at all.
It's just crazy people.
With rock music, rock and metal, we just got a 20-year start.
I'll tell you this though, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the energy that we put out. So like,
but it was the same as the energy as metal.
Look, I got you, bro. Because I grew up in both, and I've seen both. But you've seen it your whole life. I grew up in hip hop my whole life.
Yeah,
so I know it from like
the
back of my hand. And I'm saying you don't know it either, but I'm saying it like I see why. Like I'm gonna tell you why like people say that like black people are saying that and like. Because it's true, bro. And rock and roll does not promote killing and murder. And just wait. Not in this way. Yes, okay. There are some bands that are promoting that, but they're not walking around with their pants down and shooting got guns, and they're not
talking about their
Glock. That's not everybody though.
I know, and that's not everybody in hip hop either. But that is that's like 80% of hip hop, bro. It's like 80% of these artists are doing this,
bro. Let
me just finish. Wait, let me finish. I got you, and then I'll let you go. Hold on, just get this out because this is important. So the point is that now that Takeoff got murdered, bro. The Migos are a legendary rap group,
and they're literally
28. Same age
28 years old.
Yeah, are you 28?
Yes.
I'm 28.
Yeah, I'm 25.
Yeah,
so I'm not that far off.
And I love Migos.
They are like outcasts. Now, I'm not talking about lyrically, nothing like that. I'm talking about critically acclaimed, big wise. Mm-hmm. Like Migos really got big, and now he's dead. Mm-hmm. One of the biggest artists in the world just died. Yeah,
bruh.
Apparently, it wasn't even a shooting dice. Apparently,
bruh. John Lennon. John Lennon got shot out of his apartment.
Yes, but he was starting a movement. He was promoting beautiful shit. He got killed because of his beliefs, not because of the culture.
John Lennon killed him. John Lennon did not get shot because of that. John Lennon got shot by a crazy stalker.
Okay, so it's.
But listen, different. I'm telling you that hip hop started 30, 40 years. After popular music.
Yeah.
1950, Elvis started the idea of popular music.
Yeah.
And country artists in the 50s and 60s. Stop.
You're
Sinatra started.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, I'm sorry, my train of thought got interrupted.
James Dean.
That all the whoever is the most popular genre deals with this. And like Elvis, country music was the first. They were all on drugs. They used to sodomize women. They used to kill each other. Mm-hmm. Then rock and roll became met. 1969, the Rolling Stones hire the fucking Hells Angels to do security at their show and kill the Hells Angels. Kill people. They're racist. In the 80s, it was...
Wait. Go back. Hells Angels was killing people?
Yeah, in 19...
The band was killing people?
No, the band hired the Hells Angels.
Okay.
To do security, and they were racist drug addicts, and they ended up killing people.
Grateful Dead didn't even get off their plane to come. They were supposed to play at this festival.
In the 70s, this shit happened with rock. In the 80s, it was... The metalheads were killing each other, doing drugs, fucking with women. In the 90s, Kurt Cobain blew his own fucking brains out, doing drugs, fucking with women.
So we think.
And now, 2000, the rap is the most popular genre of music.
All right.
You're getting your turn. Welcome to the fucking club, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I know it's true.
Yeah, well, welcome to the... Think, like, everything that's, like...
And you'll
super popular. I mean, if you even go back to like classical music, like those composers hated each other.
And I see so many people talking about how wrong it is. It makes me hopeful because just like we got over it, every genre gets over the bullshit. You know,
so
it's gonna come full circle.
I'm gonna agree to disagree to a degree to a point. So I see what you're saying about the time periods of music and the violence in it, but that does not excuse.
No, it never did.
Wait, no. I'm not saying that for the murders and everyone dying. I'm saying that doesn't excuse what's being put out in the music, and that's where I disagree.
That's right. Because I'm definitely not saying that the black and hip hop, art culture has been the unique part of this is that because of the already predisposed racial thoughts on dark-skinned people, they add that to it's an element that makes it worse.
The majority of hip hop music talks about violence and gun. Majority of country music talks about their truck and their girlfriend.
But all of those dudes have a white A&R record producer sitting in a conference room.
But you know what? You know why they're doing that? They're not in front of them because they fuck with each other. It's because of money, bro.
That's what sells, bro. That's what sells.
So no doubt. Exactly, they don't care about what they're promoting. They want more of that. They want okay, so this is what I'm telling you. All right. This is why J. Cole and Kendrick are so powerful.
Yeah, that's what we need. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But I'm saying this is where I'm disagreeing with your statement is because we have not seen a group of artists and a culture of music die at a rate so high and so, so young and it just gets swept under the rug. It's R.I.P., rest in peace, and prayers. And then one after the other, on to the next one.
Yeah, I mean it's the same thing with school shootings too. It's
like, and something
hopes and prayers,
and that's what I'm saying. And exactly. So my point is,
that's the game.
No. It's not, Dalton. It's not. So imagine if we're playing basketball, and you have to break your finger every time you play, or at the end, every time. That's a bullshit incentive. But that's bullshit, right? So it's the same thing with hip hop. Yeah, we can talk about it. Yeah, we can sing about it. Too, Exactly. Yeah. And it comes into it with the my point is that bro, you have to be careful what you say, bro. And when I say that, I'm saying bro, we are more powerful than we realize, Dalton.
Who?
Us as human beings, everyone in this room. The music, all that, bro. You have influence on people.
Yeah, no.
That's where it comes with a responsibility.
Yeah, y'all need to stop.
I'm saying,
they're getting sold.
Yes,
they're getting sold. It's easy money.
No, but I'm saying as in the history of hip hop, fam, it's how it's developed and how it's changed. And now that white people and all walks of people are all loving this shit, like 6ix9ine, people, he got fans. I'm using him as an extreme example, and 21 Savage. Dude, these are artists. Their lives they're hood motherfuckers. You think you came from nothing, bro? These motherfuckers are coming from projects, selling crack on the fucking side of the road.
Bro, but that's no different.
And that's like Jay-Z, too.
But I'm saying it starts from there, and they're getting influence from the shit that they're listening to.
But
and they're putting it out, and it's a cycle.
This is what I'm saying. Listen to 21 Savage, what he was just on with Drake.
Yeah,
like
terrible.
This is what I'm saying. It's all of this.
Trash.
The fans the fans and artists who haven't killed themselves or each other in the streets, we've got money now, and it'll stop. Because if you say, I mean, John Lennon, the Beatles, you had to wait 6 hours in line for bread.
Yeah,
because they lived in post-war.
Well, I'm not trying to compare. You're getting.
I'm not comparing either. I'm just saying, welcome to the club of being the new thing.
No, but that's not the thing. That's what you're missing. All right, I want you to hear this part. Yeah, the violence and
it's
the
ending,
music,
but it's ending.
No, it's not. It's only getting worse, bro.
It is getting worse.
I want you to think about. Okay, your band. How many followers do you think you have right now? Wait. Just I got this great comparison. How many followers does the Gold Coast Drifter have? How many you think you got?
I don't know, 2,000.
Okay, that
how
2,000.
Many do I have?
I mean, no, I'm just saying, just broadly, right?
I have 3.
That 2,000 are y'all's listeners. Now imagine if you're putting out, I'm killing people, I'm gonna sell drugs, and I'm gonna fuck whoever. And I don't care, and I'm gonna make this, and y'all are putting this over and over and over and over and over again. And then y'all become Lil Nas X. Y'all become big like Lil Nas X.
Bro,
that's how, wait, I'm just saying. That's what's happening, bro. Is that these people, these artists
stop listening to it.
It's not more than that. You want your fans to stop listening to you?
And you see,
people
like worship some of these.
Yes,
like,
bro.
Like how you love Eddie.
That's weakness. I can listen to hood shit.
Okay, but some people aren't mentally strong enough.
Then fuck it. Why is that my problem? Why is that my problem?
It's not. But listen.
Why won't you let me talk? I can listen to fucking hood shit about shooting people and doing gang shit.
But you're built different.
Because I love doing it.
Well, yeah, but you're
and I don't go fucking... Exactly. Stupid people should either get smart or stop participating in society.
I don't think it's stupid people.
It's a lack of education.
No. It is not.
It's not.
I've been in a low point in my life.
Yeah, I think it's a product of your environment.
Exactly.
And I've had low points where I'm like listening to something and I'm like, damn, I'm in a bad place. Like, and I start thinking all this shit. I'm like, and it's hard to pull out of those places.
You want me?
Some people, no. I'm just saying, some people can't pull themselves out of that.
Okay, so do you want me to fix the problem? Okay, people are stupid because they live in the hood. They can't get access to good food or good education. It should be right.
No, so look, but it's not anything with education. God. Look, but this is where you got to empathize, bro.
I empathize with people to the most, but
you are right now. This is what I'm telling you. I'm not trying to get you riled up because
I'm not riled up.
Well, I'm saying because
y'all sound riled.
No, because I want you. This is a good conversation, and
it is.
And I'm trying to get my point across to you so you can really see what it's actually happening. You know what I mean?
I see it. You're empathetic for those that are less fortunate.
No, but I think what he was about to say was, the government, like. Okay,
yes,
kind of like
you're on it, yeah.
Yes,
because this is where I was going to go to.
The government has a long history, and it ain't stopped.
No.
Yeah,
right?
so...
It's only getting worse.
Yeah, my point was that you're saying I can listen to hood shit, I like hood shit, love trap music, and I'm smart enough to not go kill my homie over a dice game.
I'm not saying that.
But there are other people... No, not you, but
yeah.
That's what people say. There are other people who aren't smart enough to not take the hood shit literally. And it is not my fault that the public school systems and the federal government has not provided these people with an an adequate education.
I don't think it's
so you're gonna
smart and dumb thing. I think it's like
no, it's not a smart and dumb thing. You're right.
It's not. If you're gonna, so you don't think we need more people telling kids you're a fucking idiot if you pull a gun out for dice game?
Yes.
Stop feeling bad.
But
don't pull.
Here's the other side of it, right? It's the same people that are pulling a gun out and killing Takeoff are the same people that during COVID there was that TikTok challenge where I'm gonna go lick toilets.
No, I think they're
the same motherfuckers.
Good analogy.
With the Takeoff thing, there's fucking.
It's just like Takeoff's right there. I got a gun on me, like.
I've heard that he had.
I'm gonna get famous.
I've heard
if I kill this motherfucker, right?
I've heard he had shit on people that they didn't want out.
So I mean, the story that's really been coming out, and then I'm gonna get back to this because I still want to get my. I
don't know the stories.
I still want to make you understand this, bro. Not make you understand, but I'm saying like
shove it up your ass.
Like I really want you to see it, just because it's like Well, the Takeoff, I'll tell you that first. So Takeoff apparently caught a straight bullet. He wasn't even in the mix of anything.
Yeah, so did Jay.
I saw the video.
So
did the video out.
So did JFK.
I genuinely don't really know. I know he got shot. He was in Houston, right? Yeah. Driving around in a convertible. Is that correct?
So they rented out a pool house. Okay. And him and his cousin Quavo were there. And apparently some of the people that they were with got into an altercation. Quavo got into an altercation with somebody. And it went from fuck you to fuck you, push, and then they walked away. And then homeboy, and then someone started shooting. Or one of the guys that they got into altercation with started shooting. And it was they were actually shooting at Quavo, and they shot Takeoff.
Dude,
they shot their assistant, their manager too. The manager.
It's low IQ behavior,
shot
bro.
The guy that shot him.
No. Well, the person that was shooting that killed Takeoff, shot the manager as well.
Oh,
bro, it's low. I had somebody on the comments just yesterday saying if they saw me in the fucking street, they were gonna do something about me. It's low IQ energy, bro. You people are fucking soft. Really fucking soft, bro. This is why I'm so adamant about not feeling any sympathy, because they come at me in the fucking comments and they come at me in my fucking DMs. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill your girlfriend. They send me pictures of Sydney. I'm gonna kill your girlfriend. I'm gonna kill you. Bro, they come at me. Sad. It's low IQ.
That was me, actually.
It's low.
It was
no, I know. Yeah, you told me that story.
Bro, it's low IQ, bro. I don't go in the streets. And that's where y'all motherfuckers don't go to dice games. I don't go in the streets.
Right.
I'm an adult. I don't play in the streets. Like I told them, I don't play in the streets. I don't need a fucking sign that says drive 5 miles an hour or below. I don't go in the fucking streets. Stay in your house, make content, hang out with your friends that you trust.
So back to hip hop. Now, I want to tell you, bro. I want you to let me get my shit off without interrupting. I know you're gonna disagree with a little bit.
No, I agree with you. I think,
but it's the part that you got to understand, that I want to try to get you to understand, is why it's more simple than smart and dumb and, fucking don't do dumb shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah.
No, it is.
Right now,
it is totally.
Agree to disagree? Let's hear your side.
I agree with you. It's more than that.
Well, I want you to see why. I want you to understand why you agree. Since you're saying you agree.
No, all right. I promise you I do.
So it's a product of your environment. So it all starts of where you grow up, bro. I could be one of those people now, bro, because of how I grew up, because of the shit I was listening to, bro.
Yeah, honestly, dude, if you were accepted by the people in
see? Yep.
Oh.
Exactly.
Where would you be now? Yeah.
Exactly.
What would you be doing?
Jail.
Exactly. Or dead. Or somewhere in some fucking apartment, smoking weed, not drinking, not doing shit with my life. Yeah. Literally. Right?
Yeah.
And why I say that is because we're not taught to, when you don't have someone in your life that can influence you in a positive way, aka mom, dad, family, brothers, things like that, brothers,
sisters, whatever.
Good friends growing up that aren't like, when I say when I say bullying too. So imagine if I was actually friends with the people that bullied me. That's how some of that shit is, bro. they want to become the bully and they start bullying other people. And this is where exactly. And this is where it comes back to hip hop.
That's that Lord of the Flies stuff.
Everybody fucking loves hip hop. Everyone wants the bad bitch. Everyone wants the big chain. Everybody wants the gun because that's what their fucking favorite artist is listening to.
I don't think everybody wants that, bro.
Yes, I'm saying in the hip hop, not everybody, but in the hip hop community and the black community.
But if you're in high school today,
if that's what you look up to, that's what you listen to. That's what you aspire to.
Bro, high schoolers are losers.
That's what you embody. So
you
listen,
you aspire to be Eddie Van Halen, Stevie Ray, not to be them, but like that's who you look up to. So you take their
and all they do is just play guitar, like you know,
but,
it's like,
I see what you're saying. So
my point is that when you are surrounded by that, you don't. It's almost like that's all you know, bro. Yeah, it's like literally you don't. Yes, I know. You don't get a chance to even realize what is outside the microscope, and then once once you're so far in it, you don't know any different.
I totally get it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, get over it.
Yeah. But it's more than just getting over it. It's more of like
you don't know any.
You have to be shown.
Other lives.
Yes, you have to be shown, and now the repercussions keep adding up. Where people are dying from drugs.
It's like, okay, why do you love country music?
I love music.
Where did that start? Where did you start with country music?
Yeah, what was the first genre of music that you really fell in love with? Was it country or was it rock music? Was it the guitar? That's the first thing you heard that you loved.
Probably country music, right? What did you grow up listening to?
Metal.
Everything.
Okay, everything.
My first CD was Sugar Ray.
All right, so when you were in the car with your parents,
there you go.
What were they playing?
There you go.
Point,
boom.
Right? When you were in the car with your parents, what were they playing?
Oh, Skinner, right?
Everything.
Southern rock,
government
country.
Mule.
No.
Yeah. So there's my point, right? The reason
rap, country, and rock
that you're not out here killing people and listening to, well, you can listen to whatever you want now because you're a mature ass person.
I'm not killing people because I'm a man.
My point is because you were brought up in a way that exposed you to music where they're singing about trucks, their girlfriend, and
I didn't grow up on country
birds
music,
that are free to fly away, right?
I grew up on hood shit.
Freebird reference,
just as much, bro. I grew up in 2000.
When you're our age and all you've had
and
is this life,
and you're 8 years old,
you don't know any different. There's not another world out there. It's just this.
But yeah, like when you're 8 years old, you have blinders on, bro.
Let me tell you, I can't say it now, but I'll tell you off the podcast that the street life, I have been in the trenches just as much as these hood dudes.
I've heard.
You know.
Yeah, I know.
And look where I am now. That's where I have no sympathy. I know that my skin is white, but I've been in the street and I've...
So look.
But you're part of that percentage that can come out of that.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you have a good head on your shoulders, though. That's the whole thing.
So look. And
survival of the fittest.
But it's also because of how you were brought up, too.
That, too. And you knew you could separate the music from real life, and people can't do that, bro. And that's what. No, wait. I got something. I got to get download, and that's the power of music, bro. That's the power of influence, and when people follow you, and when you have a voice, bro. We are more. Like I was telling you, bro. We're more powerful than
I know,
think,
but
man.
I think this is what the rap guys need to understand is that the music is not street shit.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Because
it is, bro. When you're talking about robbing someone's grandma,
I don't do it. I love to hear it, but I don't do it.
You're not in the projects, Dalton. You're not in the hood.
This is what I'm saying. Y'all need to separate it. It's not.
That's what we're telling you. They don't separate it.
But this is what I'm saying. The A&R record company people promote this killing shit.
Yes, because it's money. Just like they want war, just like America wants us to go to war.
That's what I like to hear. I want to hear more of it.
Yeah, but you're saying because it's the dudes in the projects that are living, they want to hear that music.
Yes.
It's not.
Yes, it is. They're listening to it as they're selling drugs. They're listening to it on the way to go kill someone.
Dudes in the projects are not the majority money. I know this industry, and I know where the money.
I'm talking about the fans. I'm talking about the people that are living in it too.
High school kids are the majority profit makers that listen to this. I'm gonna kill you.
And they are the most malleable brains.
So this is what I'm saying.
They're the most impressionable.
Level up your fucking intelligence. If you're a 25 to 30-year-old man selling trap shit, street shit to high school kids, make your money. But as a man who's a 30-year-old, if you're not smart enough to not know that it's a song. You know, Ozzy writes songs about killing motherfuckers. Iron Maiden writes songs about going into battle, stabbing motherfuckers in the heart. Lamb of God writes songs about mutual fucking combat, battle in Iraq. But we don't... You level the fuck up.
Some people can't separate this.
I love hood shit. You can sing and sell hood shit.
So what else?
Don't sing it. Don't.
Right. So that's so easy to say, Dalton.
I know.
But I'm telling you, bro,
a
lot of the artists...
Yeah, this is the racial aspect, is that these communities, that this is...
They're underserved.
Black culture sold to white people. White people... mainstream, not even white, mainstream funding it. And these people exploiting... Black culture is what it is.
Yes.
But that's what I...
But black people have a responsibility too, because we're the artists.
That's why I'm so hard on them. Like, I need y'all to understand. You can keep making fat racks.
Yeah.
I want them to be rich.
Right.
If I could rap, I promise you, if I could rap, you'd see me on a beat a day.
Yeah.
Singing about the streets, selling that shit. And y'all, that's what I'm like. I don't want y'all to stop because that shit just go hard, but you just need to understand, like, it's a fucking song.
Yeah.
Like, just because the song says, fuck the bitch and kill the bitch.
I think it's easier.
Don't go fucking kill the bitch.
It's easier said than done, though.
Everything. I want to start a podcast. I want to be in music. Yeah. Everything, but.
It is, yeah. And some people are not as mentally strong as you are.
Yeah.
You are very opinionated. I
want to lead people. Just stop.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, not everybody is like you.
That's right.
That's why that's why I'm saying this right now. Like, y'all need take a lesson. Don't be killing motherfuckers over a song, bro. Yeah. It's fun. You're having a good time, dude.
I have a story.
Yeah, I'm talking too much. I'm sorry.
So
Can I go pee?
Yeah, go pee. Yeah, I'm gonna go after you, so I'll tell this story.
I don't want to.
No, I'm gonna wait till you get back. So, Sydney, what you got?
But no, I feel like Marcus. I'm not trying to.
No, I'll go pee. Y'all talk.
You have a very strong opinion, and I hear your point, and I understand it.
But you have to hear his point too.
No,
and he does, but. You have no patience for that shit because you know it's just it's easy. You know it can be black and white, but it's really tic-tac-toe,
But it's such a big problem.
It is. It's huge.
I don't have the. That's why I can't focus my energy on helping the impoverished and the underprivileged community.
Because you gotta feed yourself.
First, I gotta make my own content. All I can say is I love hood. I don't listen.
I think that's where
the rap music. I don't listen to any deep rap. Eminem, J. Cole, a lot of the Northeast guys. They're real deep, lyrical, and I respect the shit out of it. I listen to the rap I like is 2 Chainz, Moneybagg Yo, Old Gucci, fucking Plot, Kevin Gates, the shit like that. Yeah. It's cliche, it's cheesy, but that's what I like.
I think
I just wish more people.
He said he just doesn't have time for it. Like he's like, I'm gonna worry about me. You can worry about that. And I think that's where the yin and the yang, because he's gonna put himself first, and that's fine. That's a good mentality to have. And I'm one of those people that puts everybody else first.
And you should be able to listen to this music without killing your homie.
Right, bro.
You
should, but it's more deeper than that, and life is more complicated.
Way more, bro.
And the reason why I wanted to really express this to you, is because you love music, and you listen to rap music, so I understand why you don't understand why it's happening and why it can't just be so simple.
Yeah.
And I wish it were, bro. I really do. And
I just see a lot.
And it's like a whole system of like money, control, oppression, all that shit, bro. And we don't need to get into any more of that. But the fact of it that's right in front of our face is that these black artists have a voice. They have a choice. They have...
Use that voice
to
promote
I see a lot.
More positive things.
Yes.
Well, I'm less worried about it after Takeoff died, because I see a lot of them since he died coming out and saying this, like, stop. Like, it's enough.
It's time.
And I wish this would have happened, not him dying, but I wish that's just really what's going to happen. It's just...
That's what it takes.
If people are going to...
It shouldn't be.
And that's why... And then you have to think of it, me as, like, the way I look as a white guy from the sticks, like, I'm voicing my opinion, but I'm not of the culture that way to even tell people of the scene and culture.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I like the music.
Mm-hmm.
Stop fucking... Because I like Takeoff.
Yeah.
I love fucking Migos.
Right.
But I'm never going to get to hear a fucking other song with Takeoff on it.
But
because some bullshit ass... That's the angle I'm coming at, is like, stop killing the dudes who write music I like.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's where I want you to empathize and have a little bit more patience and not be so animated about it, because, bro, that's all they know, brother.
Yeah.
That's
No, I know,
man.
right.
That's
It's
all they
just
know. The gun is all they know,
the
bro.
talent,
the drugs all they know. The block is all they know.
I know, but the talent gone.
Yeah, bro. It's
so
sad. It's sad, bro. It is.
Over some
dumb
bullshit.
Bullshit.
When is something going to happen? Because Takeoff passed away. How long ago was Astro World incident? It wasn't even a year ago.
Yep.
Like, when are we going to make a change? Like, I'm not trying to bring up Astro World, but
here's the problem.
That was a huge thing, too.
I'm bringing up Astro World. So here's the problem with Astro World.
I got to go pee.
Talk about it. That's Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, that happened in Houston.
There's some dumb motherfuckers.
Well, that's another
that live
thing.
in Houston.
And Houston, so look.
I'm not talking about IQ. I'm not talking about none of that shit. I'm just talking about motherfuckers that don't give a shit about anybody else's life. Because you know what happened the year before? Or well, COVID was the year before. But the year before, the time that it happened before?
Yeah.
So there's, like, video upon video of people. And I got invited to go, but I was like, nah, I don't really listen to rap. But I saw a bunch of video where people are waiting in line to get in. They got their tickets. And then a bunch of people, I'm talking not just a bunch of people, thousands of people, broke down the barriers and just went in without tickets.
Yeah,
right?
that happens all the time.
Yeah, that happens all the time. But, like, especially for Astroworld, like, it's going to happen bigger and bigger and bigger each time the Astroworld happens, right? So it was only a matter of time. But the problem is like, with Travis Scott, it's like, his whole thing is I want to put on the biggest, best show that I possibly can.
Theatrical. I appreciate
it's theatrical.
It.
I appreciate all that, right?
Theatrical.
So I have a point that I want to bring up too, but I want you to finish your thought too.
With him, it's like, again, he wants to put on the biggest, baddest show that he possibly can. I get that. I've played a bunch of big time shows, big time festivals. Like, that's your goal, right?
Yeah.
But there comes a point where you have to realize who your fans are, right? You have to take responsibility for the fact that there's a lot of scumbags in this world,
and that's where
that's who listens to my music. Circle,
back to this conversation,
and right, and because unless here's another possibility that the year prior that people were busting down barriers just to get in. And, not using tickets and
shit. They
shit.
should have shut that shit down, right? When that first happened.
Well, they didn't have the manpower.
No.
You don't have the manpower to shut down Astroworld.
Yeah, and that's a whole nother topic.
For sure.
That's a whole nother topic,
yeah, they swept that under the rug. You don't hear about that very much.
No, yeah, you don't hear about that no more.
Right?
So unless, like, people just didn't tell him that happened years prior.
Right, he knew. The motherfucker was on
I'm sure he
sipping
knew.
lean, high as fuck on
point.
weed.
He had no clue. I bet you he had no clue.
So I have.
He's living in a fantasy land.
Well, I have a thought and opinion about this, and this is where I go back to our original conversation about what we're putting out in music and what
are you promoting?
What are you promoting? The energy you're putting out and your lyrics, the beat, all that, the whole vibe of a song, right? Mm-hmm. So Travis is very dark. Mm-hmm. He makes some dark music. It's not like...
Well, he's from Houston.
Yeah, and it's not very violent or anything like that, but it's also promoting like drugs, sex, infidelity, treating women like bitches, all that,
all of it,
money,
like
all that,
things,
right?
Yeah.
So, and he's doing it with the auto-tune, the crooning, and the mixing, all that, right? These kids, and I'm going to say kids, because adults, where minds are a little bit already developed and more mature, and we can take it, and like you said, like this is the part where you're saying, don't fucking do dumb shit, and you're getting your shit off. Like this is where that comes in play, right, bro? Sing Astroworld, these kids were fucking possessed, bro. And when I say possessed, I'm talking about like the music possessed them to literally rage, to literally knock over your brothers and sisters that are trying to enjoy a concert just like you are.
And not care.
And step on them. And trample them to the point you don't care because you're trying to glorify this artist. And Michael Jackson used to do his fans weren't so...
Elvis did that.
They were very...
He didn't know he was doing
fucking
it, but
crazy, but Travis orchestrates shit like he wants the rage.
Yeah,
he wants to put on a metal show for rap fans.
Exactly.
If you put on a metal show,
this is a modern day rap
fans,
show.
Yeah, I really.
So, but okay, I agree with you, but I also disagree a little bit.
No, it's okay.
It is funny the hip hop dudes,
but it makes sense.
Wanting to bring mosh pits at their show.
Oh, I know, dude. It's hilarious.
Our bodies are electrical, and I'm not trying to go all woo woo.
I'm being serious.
True. No, you're right. You're right.
Your body, when you're about to die, and seriously, they bring out an AED. What do? They shock you with electrical waves to make your heart start beating again. Correct? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wrong.
Anyways, you're electrical. Okay, before you're chemical, you're electrical. Music has frequencies. We listen to healing frequencies. Like there's certain frequencies that make you feel a certain way.
Look,
like when you're sad, you want to listen to I want to go cry. I'm going to listen to sad music because there's a certain frequency associated with your empathetic side.
Hey, I Love You by Billie Eilish is one of the bangers
what you were
of the
saying,
century when you're sad
these kids were possessed because there's certain frequencies that make you feel certain
it is
way.
Energy. You're talking,
and he put
Sydney,
he is promoting.
You're talking to a dude who wrote on and played on an album, and one of the most popular songs on the album is about driving your truck and hitting a deer. I get it. And when I sat down and wrote that song, I said, I want to write a song that's a good vibe. What would you hear? You're out on the county line. You're having a good time with your buddies.
Because of frequency.
What's the song you hear on the jukebox?
Have you ever hit a deer?
I have. I totaled my car.
You want to hear a story? I hit a deer.
Wait. Before or after you wrote the song?
No, this was like when I was 16. Was driving in a bar. I was driving his Mustang because he was not able to drive, and swerved. Deer comes out, big adult girl deer. Swerve hit her. Bambi with spots. Her little baby right behind her. Boom, hit the Bambi. Drag Bambi.
This is X-rated.
Yeah, this whole podcast. Drag Bambi 200 feet down the road, and I'm like, fuck.
Trigger warning.
And I back up, and like she's stuck under the truck, the little deer. And I back up, and she go the Mustang goes bloop. Her back's broken, but she's still alive, and she crawls front. Had to beat the deer with a piece of wood. I beat it to death.
Well, I totaled my car
right there on the side of the road.
You didn't have a knife on you?
I didn't have anything. No, it wasn't my vehicle, but I took it. There was a pallet piece of plywood. Took that piece of ply out.
So how can you talk about this and then you get all queasy about my leg?
Yeah, that's true. All right, so
beat a dog. Anyways,
because I seen it. Because I seen it, and I don't want to be a part of it.
Can we move forward.
Yeah,
But
so
that-
I want to backtrack a
But
second.
that wasn't what I wrote the song about. The song was the name, the music came before the name.
Okay.
I wrote the riff as
And
what can you hear? Yeah, what do you hear in the bar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then when we saw the name of the song,
you wrote a blues song. If we're being real.
I wrote a good song. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, you wrote a blues.
Hey,
riff.
you know what's funny too is I
It's all
see
1, 4,
is
5.
the country dudes, they know me, and like you know me.
Looks at the camera.
Yeah, sorry guys, but they like I can see it in their eyes. They're mad I wrote that because that's honky tonk shit. And they're like, a lot of the country dudes now.
They're like, I should have wrote that.
Yeah, well, they're trying to write. They're trying to write honky tonk shit, and it's just like
they're trying to write these
copies of
Nashville.
I think we need to
1, 2,
kind of
4,
wrap it up. It's
8,
been 2
6.
what's it? Yeah,
Wow.
It's 11 o'clock. So that's why I was like,
It's
let's.
Oh,
move
I got
forward.
one. I have one story. I want to backtrack a little bit, right? So we're talking
yeah,
about.
and we gotta ask you some more final questions.
So we were talking
Okay.
about.
Okay, got you.
we
I'm
were
having a great
They're-
time.
they're simple.
I don't even
Yeah.
care.
I don't want to keep you. Have a
really-
workout.
Go to
I don't wanna
sleep.
keep you.
Yeah.
I'm
We're gonna work out
might
in the
miss
garage,
it,
it'll be
but
fine.
fuck it. I'm
I know,
like
that's
this.
why I was
We'll just
like,
work out in the
I'm
garage. It'll be
vibing.
all right.
I don't care. Continue.
So we were talking about the fact that it's allowed for, all these rap lyrics and all this kind of stuff to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
in the early 80s, late 80s, whatever, you can fact check me on this, but there was legislation that was like on the table because all these parents were concerned about curse words and all this shit that was in music, and Van Halen actually stood up against it. And the record For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge.
Mm-hmm. That was the first.
What's the acronym? It's fuck.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fuck, right? So that was their protest about it, and then it never got passed because all these artists, Guns N' Roses,
Yeah.
Van Halen, Def Leppard, even all these people were like, we should have the freedom to express our art, right? So, but then you think about the way 90s happens. Now you've got hip hop, early 2000s, all that stuff. It's like, all right, how far do you want to take? All right, cuss words and talking about sex,
Banging hoes.
and
Revving blocks.
Yeah.
Ops come on me. Yeah.
yeah, fucking
Dude,
I don't know,
I
playing
think
sword fights, I don't care.
you can sing about it. I like it.
You can sing about it all you want, but there's a point where it gets like, all right, why would you glorify the circumstances that you're trying to getting away from because you're making all this money?
It's because it's all you know.
That's
talked
right.
about that.
It is all you know, right? So your art comes from where you know, and your art comes from your pain.
Well, that's why.
Correct.
But it's changing now. That's why Drake and 21 are doing their sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. I have two
It's
more
not
questions.
as hood as fuck.
Well, that's why
Two-
Allie Venable, her songs suck. Is because I'm just telling you. So
All right.
that's why her.
No,
That's why her songs suck. Because
Reel it
there's
back
no
in. No.
pain involved.
Yeah.
She's not.
Yeah.
Like
The only
fake.
pain she's got is those heels. Allie, take those fucking heels off. Wear some jeans.
All right. Marcus,
Allie, nobody's gonna fucking hate you if you wear jeans.
Stripper dresses.
If
But
you
anyway,
could.
go ahead.
If you
Go
could.
ahead.
Okay.
I'm not signed on her label.
Yeah. Well.
Oops.
Definitely not now.
Okay. Who is your favorite? It can be your biggest influence.
You're talking to me?
Who you'd like to meet? No, to Marcus.
She's looking at me.
She's talking to me. It's
yeah, I'm
fine.
I'm making sure you're done. Okay.
Go for it.
Your number one artist or musician or band that either influenced you or is your favorite, or what is
So-
Marcus?
Yo,
Damn, this is gonna be a fun question to answer.
There's all different ways you can
Yes.
turn it,
So
but I'm gonna let
I-
you take the wheel.
So I'm getting choked up because I'm thinking of so many. This is such a great question.
it's too open ended, honey.
No, it's not.
I'm leaving
No.
it open ended.
'Cause
That's what
Bullshit.
podcasting is. All right.
Exactly.
Open-ended
So-
questions and then talk.
I've got 8 hours.
All right, this is for Marcus.
So I'll name a few artists and bands that are me. I'll tell
Okay,
you that.
yeah.
So we'll start off with Kid Cudi, Kendrick Lamar, I'll throw J. Cole.
Kendrick
and Cole are like the same in like same bucket, but Kendrick more than Kendrick, I guess you can say.
Kid Cudi more than Kendrick?
No, Kendrick more than
J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Oh yeah.
Cudi,
I'm with you.
I'll say Cudi would be number one because he really taught me how to like be myself and be authentic and be cool with being me. Mm-hmm. It's okay to be a little different. It's okay to
why? Because his
it doesn't like it.
Yeah,
that's his why.
I get you. I'll tell you why as well. But I want
to because he is different. His sound is. He has a unique sound. But what
did that influence
What is it about the sound that taught you?
It's because at that time of hip hop, when he was coming out, it was like either you rap or you sang. There was no middle ground. None. Zero.
Really, yeah.
And the only middle ground was Kanye fucking West.
Yeah.
And he
on
was
what? Like example.
Like, did you listen to Graduation, that album?
That's my favorite album.
Not on hardcore.
Of all time?
Yeah.
No, from Kanye.
I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the one with flashing lights.
Yes.
It's a Good Life. All that.
Yeah.
Kanye was like making a bunch of like experimental hip hop, low key, and this was when experimental hip hop did not exist.
God, how he
he came from Kanye found Cudi and put him out, and when I used to hate Kid Cudi. Actually, I hated Day and Night. Yeah, funny.
That's the party. That's his.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, well, not just that. I
didn't like that song.
Day and Night ended up growing on me, of course, but it took a lot of nights literally playing NBA Live, and NBA Live does not exist anymore.
Yeah, it was on 97.9 The Box.
Exactly.
Every morning.
So, I used to hear...
That was me trying to be cool. That was my, I had a radio alarm, and 97.9 The Box would wake me up every morning.
You would hear Day and Night sometimes. So, yeah.
Every day. Every day.
It did play. It was playing on the buses. It played everywhere. It was on NBA Live, and that's why I'm saying that is because it's so how long ago, like 2009. So, Cudi being different showed me just that it's okay I can be different. I can be cool. I can stay in my own lane. And if you gonna fuck with me, you gonna fuck with me. And if you ain't, peace out. Peace out, Girl Scout. That's what I'm doing me.
That's what I've loved about Eddie and all of my favorits is because they thought that. That's what you need to like.
Okay, so you said those three, but you also said something.
Yeah, Linkin Park, their first two albums especially.
Can I do Crawling right now?
No. That's so funny.
He needs clips, bro. That's what he's doing.
Yeah,
he needs clips.
Are you the only one?
Clips.
Yeah. Do you not understand
there's at least 50 clips you can make out of this.
Yeah, there's that exactly.
And there's a couple clips that can get you canceled too.
Correct.
Hey.
Yeah, please cancel.
You have to be famous to get canceled.
Yeah, sorry. Tool, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't get a guest like this.
Later when we're done, I'll tell you my Danny Carey story.
Please. Tool, Breaking Benjamin, I'll throw in there. And I will truly say this now. I'm going to throw in like anime, Japanese music.
Oh, okay.
K-pop?
No. Fuck no. Okay. When I say Japanese music.
Metal?
Like I'm saying,
the stuff that you would hear on anime, because I don't watch anime, so I don't know.
Yeah, so like the anime intros and like outros, they would be dope, have really dope rock songs in Japanese.
Yeah.
And
I've heard that before,
and there's like some that are like really peaceful and like
that's cool.
Really melodic and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. This is normie behavior. The one with the giant people.
Attack on Titan?
Yes, dude, they got great music.
Of course, see? There it is.
If I had more time, I'd get in.
It's really good.
Yeah,
that's one of the goats.
That's super
cool. You like that
one?
one? Yeah, that's what I've heard. I'm not really big in that, but I do like.
It's one of the best, for sure. It's one of the newer ones. That's one of the best.
I have to check that. I appreciate all the music.
Is Attack on Titan newer?
I would
newer, like 2010s at least.
Really?
Sure. Yeah, 2010s, 20.
Yeah,
it came out.
There's a big cliffhanger.
It ended huge. I couldn't wait.
Where all the big people they're like marching in the water. Yeah,
the biggest people.
Yeah,
came out.
The colossal people. Yeah,
and now
the next season's gonna be pretty big.
It's gonna end it, but I couldn't wait. They've been
Wait, is this still on?
Yeah, they've been. But the manga finished. The book
is like lost.
It's fucking.
I'm not that deep. I can't read the manga, but the show. Well, I'm not even deep enough. I didn't even watch the full season, but
you should.
I know I should because the ending. The season, what season are they on?
Season 4.
Yeah, it's so good that I'm wondering.
There's like 3 parts. There's been part 1, part 2, now part 3.
Yeah, I've watched all those, and those are so.
Well, part 3 is about to come out. The last part.
Those are so good that I've wanted to.
Completely different. Whoa,
You're
great show still.
Even I know.
Think about what?
Completely left.
I was thinking of Teen Titans. I had no idea.
I was like, thinking of
God damn, Teen Titans is still on. So they created a
big football player.
It's a spinoff. Like what the fuck?
I was thinking of Stepmom Catches the Plumber.
No.
Oh my.
Okay, so that's really cool that you brought that up because that's like not something that I would have ever guessed that you like. That I don't think any other. I mean, that's authentic to you. So that's cool.
He's black? Is that
no.
There we go. Wow, Brayden, you're done.
I don't watch anime, so I don't know. Like
hey,
I like hearing about new things.
I'll explain more about that too. So, growing up, I would watch anime. I guess I loved anime, and I guess I wouldn't say I knew I loved anime. I just thought it was cartoons. I loved anime before I even knew it was called anime.
Yeah.
So, Adult Swim would come on, and I would fall asleep with it on. Right.
Wake up at 3 a.m.
And Inuyasha would be playing.
I remember that. It was like Squidbillies.
No, you're unlocking so many.
Inuyasha would be playing because they would literally show like from 11 p.m. to like 2 p.m. They would show the same shows, and then like after 2 p.m. they would do it again and show the same shows. So I would fall asleep watching around like 12 or whatever, wake up in the middle of the night like at 3 a.m. and Inuyasha's playing the ending of it. Yeah. Or I would watch some of the show and then, fall back asleep watching it. And then I would wake up hearing the ending outro to it. And that's when I was like, dude, this is like one of the most beautiful fucking songs.
Cool. You're unlocking a core memory.
Good.
Right now,
I've done that for a few people.
I need to.
For me, it was George Lopez.
And that was too. Yeah, George Lopez.
Sydney said
low key kind of. That was like sometimes it was like a little traumatizing too because it's like sometimes it'd be not just that, but it'd be like, what the fuck am I like? What is that?
Yes,
like you would wake up like whatever it is. It's like.
The cowbell.
But the cowbells definitely, I remember that shit.
Hey, Squidbilly.
Like Miss Nancy, was that an old show on
what channel?
Nick at Night?
What channel was all the anime stuff on?
This is Adult
Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network. So Cartoon Network would go from to like at night, and they would have like Toonami, and then Toonami would go into Adult Swim. Yeah. And they would show like the more graphic animes and stuff like that.
Squidbillies is anime for trailer trash.
I like Metalocalypse.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I watched when I was younger. I can't even say it. Metalocalypse.
Yeah, I think I don't even know if I'm saying.
But that was when I was like.
It would always be like Squidbillies, Metalocalypse, and then
is fucking weird.
And then I
would see you look like in Squidbillies.
Yeah, because I would do Squidbillies, Metalocalypse, and then I'd go to like the HBO channels where it's like softcore porn.
Oh gosh.
Like jerk off.
Ew.
What?
Cut that out.
Yeah, that edit point.
Edit that one.
I'm not gonna edit. Okay, I won't talk to you guys directly, but if you come in the comments and say you don't jerk off, shut the fuck up.
Okay, so that's cool that...
Let's talk about jerking off.
I have to check that out.
I like the way...
Okay, so my last question Stop, y'all. Okay, so stop it. No, I'm not going to do another podcast if you act like that.
Thank God.
Oh my God.
Oh, really?
That's not... Like
I've got a story for you later too. So
I want to talk about that later. I want to hear that Danny Carey.
Okay, so
no, not that one.
I brought up microphones earlier today. Like y'all had to change your mics out before we started.
Yeah.
And Connor was on one of the first podcasts, and he had said that this looks like a Klondike bar, and like immediately in my head I was like,
I can't unsee it.
Yeah, exactly. I can't either. So and like all those commercials that used to say like, what would you do for a Klondike bar? And so now that's how I like to, like, that's my last question I like to ask. Like, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
Well, that's not the last question, but.
Well, I also, it's 11:15. I have to go to work tomorrow, so.
Me too. What would I do for a Klondike bar?
Some people give just generic, I just think it's like an off the wall
question.
I said
I'd light their house on fire.
Yeah, can I tell you Braden's?
I was lying.
Yeah, let's hear Braden's.
Oh my God.
Stop.
Even Toby's
like, don't get fucking ready, boy.
Yeah, tell us Marcus, what would you do?
Yeah, what would you do?
Think.
I almost didn't even ask because I knew you two are gonna be assholes about it.
I would do.
We've been drinking.
I know exactly.
I would do a few push-ups. I would do like 50 push-ups.
It like cancel out the Klondike bar.
you-
I feel that. Okay.
So let me ask you this though:
What's up, bro?
would you tear your other not ACL? Fuck. Your other Achilles for a Klondike bar?
Hell the
I was about to
fuck
say,
no.
if you say yes,
For a
I
piece of ice cream? Ugh.
You know
Piece
what?
of-
I
don't even like Klondike
it's
bars.
supposed to be a lighthearted question.
I would get my ass kicked. I would let everyone in this room jump me.
Really?
Rather
You got
than
any Klondike bars?
Rather than no, not for a Klondike bar. Rather than tear my Achilles.
Yeah.
Again, to go through that
like
again.
right.
Yeah, and I'd rather get my ass
Dude,
kicked.
that's not going to happen because
Yeah.
you've come back truly stronger than
Yeah,
ever.
you really have.
Oh,
dude.
I am gonna get. Well, the
Yeah.
comeback is still happening.
Are you going to?
Got like 25% left, but we're still doing it.
Oh,
okay.
always. No.
It's okay.
Yeah,
The
because
comeback
once
is
you
in
have an
progress.
injury like that, it's
You're coming
not
back.
gonna be. I mean,
Yeah, no.
it'll probably some days it'll feel like 100%, some days it'll be like 90, but like
Right.
After
it's
I
not gonna be.
messed up my chest, I pulled that muscle and then I
Yeah.
broke my sternum. I thought I would never be the same. Like I could never
Right.
do. So when I pulled my muscle, I was doing dips.
Mhm.
It's my last one. And then when I broke my sternum, it was when I was a volleyball coach and I dropped
Yeah,
the volleyball
you're
ball on me. But I
two
thought I
steps
would not.
forward.
I thought I would not come back stronger because I'm like, that's a huge thing. Like,
Yeah, it is.
I was so scared.
But then I'm
and
seeing
now,
you on Instagram like
I'm
doing
stronger than
deadlifts and
ever,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, because
Hey,
your
y'all-
body heals itself. You come back stronger.
Yeah.
Hey,
straight
if
up.
you're looking at my girl on Insta like that, look at me. I got a fat ass. Come at me. It
I
makes
worked really
me,
hard for
Marcus.
mine.
It makes me jealous because she got
I
that.
don't have one. Ass,
She got that fat juicy booty. We all know.
I was born with it.
But
I'm
I try to get on
making it
Instagram.
better. So.
I got
I-
a crack, but that's about it.
I try to get on Instagram and show them BBLs, and y'all don't want to be on it.
Oh my god.
Shout out my ass, please.
So, yeah, the Klondike bar thing is just supposed to be like a lighthearted question. Like last night, Brandon was like, I would go to HEB and buy one.
Oh my god.
Oh
and then
my
we ended it
God.
like, you know.
What would I do
I'd
for
go to
Klondike?
Kroger.
Yeah.
But
so-
I like the fact
Terrible
that
way
you're
to
thinking
end.
like, okay, if I eat this ice cream, I'm gonna have to do some push-ups to kind of.
Yeah. Well, I would do the
counterbalance.
push-ups before.
Oh, like to say I will do this to get that. Like,
Straight up.
get
I
it.
would go to Dollar General in Skid Row
Whoa!
for a Klondike bar.
Would it have a needle in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a Klondike bar if it
It's
didn't have
not
a
a
needle in
Klondike
it.
bar without
That's the
a
point of
little
going
bit
to
of
Skid Row.
herpes. And
Absolutely.
Dalton, do you
a
have any more
little bit of
questions for me, bro?
hepatitis.
I didn't. Sydney had all the questions.
She had really good questions too.
She did,
No,
yeah.
I
She
don't-
did her
We're kind of
research.
generic, but like
I'm your friend.
So we're here
bro.
for music,
You
and
did
I want to
have
know,
really good.
like,
Yeah,
I
I'm
obviously
your
wanna know
I'm
more
your
about
friend,
you.
bro. I just want to talk to you, and that's what we did.
oh, that's
Are
what
you
we're
gonna?
doing, we're talking.
Oh yeah, are you gonna come back?
I don't think so.
Fuck. That's what they all say.
I'm just kidding.
Hey,
Definitely.
no, it's gonna end up to me be talking in the mic about QAnon and shit by the end of it.
Next time when
January 6th was an inside job.
when he gets here at like 7, like he did, maybe we'll start like 7:30. So it's not
Yeah.
we start at 9:30.
What time do we start tonight?
9 o'clock,
Yeah,
Well,
we
we're
started
hanging-
at 9.
But it's
and it's 11:30.
Yeah, but you have, but like, I think for,
You-
a,
but
for a
you
really
have-
good podcast, and you might be able to speak to this too, is like, for a really good podcast, like, you have to have that hang before.
absolutely.
So that,
Yeah,
so
that's-
that, I mean,
I
we
get it.
can't, I can't just show up here, sit in the chair, put the mic on, like, go.
Maybe
'Cause
I'm
it's
built
like,
different because I can
Yeah.
definitely.
well, because you do that, you do that every time, right?
Yeah.
Because you hang out inside.
Yeah,
we're
no-
chilling outside,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
You don't
'cause-
like the smoke, it's no big deal. But
Yeah,
like,
no offense, any, but it would be easy for me to write questions and just ask you those questions.
Yeah, but this isn't Matt
you don't like
Lauer.
my method.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, but
It's not the Today Show.
Yeah.
But per the following I have,
I don't
people
want
aren't
to get
really
drunk and make an ass of myself. on
okay.
a
But
podcast.
who has the most followers and why do people follow?
I have more Instagram followers than you do.
People like to fuck with you though.
Insta-
Hey, your
yeah,
comments be
Ins-
funny.
Instagram is for old people.
Oh
well, maybe
my
I'm old, but I
gosh.
have more Instagram followers.
And guess what?
Did that make you mad, honey? Oh,
No,
that
I'm
made
just
you
proving
mad.
a point. Like,
Yeah, it's true.
I'm proving you a point that
we come at things differently, and
Yeah.
it all works out.
It does
Honestly,
work
Everybody
out.
has
Y'all,
different
y'all,
approaches.
y'all do balance each other out.
Yeah.
Though. I mean, like, you know,
I have a
you do.
yin yang on my necklace. Actually,
I don't know. Sydney can be a
straight up.
little too much with the questions sometimes.
No, it's a redirect.
How many
Yeah.
questions did I ask you on the first podcast we did?
A lot. I asked 4 questions, and the first one was about his podcast.
Have you ever said? Never mind.
Oh my god.
And is there anything you'd like to add? We can wrap it up.
No,
we can wrap this up.
Really, Toby's been hanging out and he's been vibing.
He has a little fan on him.
And he's hanging out. He's vibing hard.
Yeah, we should definitely do like a monthly. Me and you, Marcus.
No, anytime for sure. Sydney has to be here.
Oh wow, okay. All right, y'all got lucky. Sydney's gonna be here because Marcus said so.
Because y'all are literally the balance.
Yeah, we're the yin and yang. We're the.
Gotta have somebody to.
We're the herpes and AIDS, you know.
Oh my god.
Because cancel number 5.
Yeah.
Number 8.
Dude, I am uncancelable. Cancelable.
I'm about to.
You're
cancel your subscription to
uncancelable.
beer.
Dude, you have to be famous to get canceled.
Exactly. There you go. Finally,
You're almost there.
You're the smartest one in the room.
But
he just
that's the thing.
roasted you, bro.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Okay.
Because you do have
I
your
took it as
following
a
on
roast.
TikTok.
Okay.
But like what I'm saying is, it's like, all right, so here's another fucking thing that I was gonna say earlier.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let it all out. This is therapy.
She's not having it.
I'm ready to.
Who cares? What,
Like,
this
you
is
can go to bed.
Earl Shreds. This is Earl Shreds shit
Marcus
show.
wants to work out.
Go leave. You can leave. It's fine. It's no big deal.
So
Yeah, let me hear it.
So all right,
We'll
so
end it together.
as an artist, right?
Who?
You
Me?
get your following. Hold on. You get your following, right? You get to a point. You've got a lot of followers.
Yes.
100% of those followers love you.
Yes.
Right? They will throw a party for you.
Yes.
They will do whatever the fuck. They'll come to shows. Your personal friends, whatever. They'll do all that shit, right? Then you get to a certain point where the more followers you get
haters too.
You get haters.
Yeah.
And they follow you just to see if you're gonna have your demise.
Yeah.
And
Duh. Yeah.
you have your following, but you're not at the point where people are trying to come at you. They may say some bullshit in comments.
People are actively trying to come at you. You're wrong.
You're right. You're right.
I'm on.
But like you're on that brink, is what I'm saying. It's like
no,
you're
what
starting to
what
get
I'm
there.
saying is I was on the brink a year ago, and then I went online and said things in person and online that got me on. Bro, I want to
really.
Yeah, bro, I'm very much hated. I'm on all the blacklist.
You got borderline canceled.
He's banned from Nashville, bro.
Yeah.
Whoa, you can't go to
I can go to Nashville. Yeah, fuck that.
I was like, what?
I can go anywhere I want as an American.
He's on the no-fly list.
He likes to get a rise out of people. Like that's his enjoyment.
Yeah, but that's fun.
That's what I love.
I feel like because you know you can fight, you do that a lot too. Huh?
I love it. Yeah. No, I love to get.
Still whoop his ass though.
You'd be like, fight me then.
Okay, how many?
You like my opinion? Do something about it.
Yeah.
You're
that guy.
Look.
Yeah.
No, I don't even want to fight. They don't like me because I don't want to go on. I don't want to do the circuits, write the songs. What's your biggest influence? What's your? When did
Are you making fun of me right now?
What is
I'm not making fun of
adult
you.
and ponder?
Yeah,
Like
I'm-
that bullshit.
Are you gonna
What
headbutt
makes
Mason one day
tick?
when he tells you to do something?
I would.
Mason, don't let him headbutt you.
I would headbutt. I would headbutt your grandma if she came up to me and said, "Boy,
There's the Dalton
boy,
Palmer
that's
we all know and love.
boy, that's a
Grandma's
nice
good
ass."
That's a.
Hey, no, you're right, Braden. I respect your point of view.
That's what you
Braden.
should name this podcast.
Well, because you
I
know
would
how it
headbutt your
goes,
grandma.
right?
There it is.
Like,
Is that okay with you, Marcus?
Yes.
I was thinking,
But
like
I'm with
Mars,
you.
but-
Like-
Yes.
an artist that
The haters.
remain unnamed, but you know who I'm talking about, is at the point where like this person would not be able to handle the TikTok comments.
No, they all. Look. Y'all can. I don't care.
This isn't a what now?
Don't let. She's.
Go ahead.
No, for real. I went. A local podcast interviews, not the one you're thinking. A podcast that interviews Texas regional radio, music people. I was just checking them out. I saw them, and a lot of the shit I listen to, it's like, oh, you know, they'll get them on. They play the song. It's like this sad 4-chord song, and they're like, I can't believe how good you are. I can't believe how. But they're, you know, me and you know, like it didn't, or you too. Like the song didn't get you. It's not gonna make them world culture shit.
Yeah,
right.
And I think, but that's where I succeed. Is I love the haters.
Yeah.
And if you don't have,
because it's fun. It's fun.
And artists.
It's fun because like you read that shit and you're just like,
But
that's funny.
Yeah. If
right?
As an artist, if everyone's telling you great job, they're just trying to turn you into a check.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
And their plan is to.
And we know who we're talking about.
Yeah. I'm talking about a lot. If you're surrounded by people that are constantly telling you, you've got what it takes, you're the best songwriter. They're gonna milk you until that train runs out of fucking steam, and they're gonna find the next schmuck.
They're literally
where I live. Yeah, where I live with the haters. Love the haters. Love the haters because it gives my true fans something to rally on.
And you know what? That's more comments.
Because
more likes. That's
absolutely
more views,
because
that just puts you forward.
If you've got everyone in the world telling you how great you are,
you can't get famous without.
How
haters.
does that make the individual fan feel special?
Yeah.
Like if everybody's telling you how great you are, and so am I. Like, what's the team in that?
Yeah.
Like, it's. And that's the problem with the most famous people, Michael Jackson, all the teen idols, all the most famous people is they get crazy when they get so famous that everyone's telling them how great they are.
Well, it's like people talk shit about Creed and Nickelback, but they're two of the most
Nickelback
famous
is
bands.
Because the haters.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I love my hater.
Off of what you said, like
I love. Yeah. And
I love Nickelback.
One
of my favorite concerts.
Believe it from somebody who says things that are as jokes, but people take them seriously. The haters come. I love them. I need them in my life.
That goes back to rap.
But
a lot of motherfuckers take shit seriously and they shouldn't. All they're doing is talking about what they came from. They're not talking about what they're going through at the moment. They're like, all right, this is the art. This is where it came from. But
go to when that dude said, 2 days ago, if I see you in the streets, I'm coming for you. Go on my videos right now. I made a video with, stitching his comment. Like, I don't need to go on the street because I'm going to stitch your video and say, here's this dude's name. Here's what he said. If you support me, make sure this dude don't fuck with me. Like, don't go and handle with a fucking Glock 9, bro. What is this fucking Ukraine? Especially rap artists that handle it in the streets with a gun, you got fucking 2 million followers. I could just make a video, shout the motherfucker out, and you're covered. You're acting like children. This is the Acting Like Children podcast.
All right, so where can the people find you? Where can we find the Live at Marz podcast?
My podcast is on all streaming.
I said at, just like he did. The Live from Marz podcast. I apologize.
Anywhere where you listen to podcasts. Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
He's the GOAT.
So we look up the Live from Marz podcast.
Yes.
Pops up.
Yellow. Marz with a Z.
Go in. I'm gonna tag you on my shit on this episode.
You're gonna get Elon to come on?
And then I've got you on my.
He's already been on.
Ooh.
Oh.
You gotta step it up.
Yeah.
Watch that one.
If y'all want to check out Marcus, or my homie Marz now that we did this. Yeah. If y'all want to check out Marcus, I got our podcast in my highlights.
Nice.
On Instagram and stuff, and we'll make clips, and we're gonna do this again, right? Because you got that. Yeah, you say no.
I'm not coming back. You're coming to my
He's walking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The next one, I'm coming back.
I want to come though.
Can I have?
Oh, for sure.
No,
definitely.
He said last time, if you come back, you bring Sydney. It was on the podcast. I remember.
Yeah, it's on record.
Next one on yours.
Yeah.
You want to do the next one on yours? That'd be sick.
Or vice versa. Like, no, I don't mind. I would love to.
No, we should do
and do this, but I would love to have a concept podcast too with you.
Yeah.
Like, I know this one was more open ended, and this was fun, but I will
concept
as in like
a topic.
Talk about a certain topic.
Yeah, think of this as the intro.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
We definitely we could have this hip hop conversation again too, because that's fucking was 80% of this podcast.
Yeah.
That's good. That's what the people want to hear, dude. My last clip on especially I felt bad clipping it, but I spoke my mind. But clipping 3 white dudes talking about Takeoff, I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, it did well.
At least, I was gonna say, at least this is the thing I loved about that clip was everybody was honest. Everyone said, I don't know, I don't listen to that much.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know exactly what happened, but y'all gave y'all's opinions and y'all respected it. It was not like
that's what it is. Like that's why I wanted to hear.
Dudes are just killing each other, you know.
No,
so,
and that's where it mostly comes. Is like, I don't listen to the deep cuts, but like the jams, and when I only listen to that shit, like if I'm mad. Or I'm in Houston.
Or when I ask him, can you turn on some music?
But I love that music.
Turn on some Migos,
like I said, that's that. I'm not coming at any other angle than just don't kill each other so you can keep making bangers. Or I'm gonna come up there and I'm gonna make them.
Yeah.
Like you want me to take that shit because I'll make some fire ass beats, bro. Like the intro and the exits of this podcast, my shit hit pretty hard. But I need you guys to teach me. And influence me, like.
Well, you know what? I have a couple ideas for you too. Like, I'll tell you this. I'll end with this. I mean, I definitely want to. I am going to come back, and I want you guys to know a little bit more about me too, and like.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna
my
do that.
Influences and all that stuff more, just like more in detail and stuff like that. Because I went on tangents as well, but I'm a visionary. I see things and I like to put them into action.
Yeah, me too.
So. For yourself, I would love to like get a recording of you just playing a riff, just whatever your favorite riff is, whatever that's on your mind, whatever vibe you catch. I want to get a sample of that, and then I want to send it to one of my guys that produces. I know a lot of guys that make beats, and literally just riff, nothing crazy, just play something that is on your mind, on your heart, whatever it is. I play 3 of them. I will take those 3 clips, send them to my guy, and he'll make a beat out of that, dude. And he'll put that riff in there, and that will be in the mix of that. And when I say that, too, what's crazy is that, like, I just told another girl, she's, like, a voice actor, model, singer. She does a bunch of different... She's an artist. She's a creator. Yeah. And I told her, I was like, dude, I want to get you on mic and just have you harmonize. You know how, like, you'll hear, like, women on hip-hop beats harmonize, like, just saying... Mm-hmm. Oh, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, and then you just hear some hard ass beat behind it.
Yeah, bro. That's like I sing harmonies with my band. Yeah, I'm a harmony singer.
Guitar player first.
Yeah. Wait, do you really sing? Are you being dead ass?
Yeah, I sing. I sing.
I thought you were fucking around. I was like,
no, bro. I sing pretty good.
He does.
I'll go out on that piano right now and sing you something.
He does like the ad-lib stuff. Like he does like the little...
I sing like as fuck.
Yeah. Like kind of the funny like...
No, they're mad because they can't fucking sing. I can sing.
I'm the first one to say I can't sing.
Look at the reaction. Yeah.
I cannot sing, no.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean to...
Look, what do you want me to give you a C?
That was cute. I want to drop D.
Hey,
give me a lick.
Mason show, like... Give me a mic. Let's go.
Okay, so
I can sing.
We can find you on Instagram too. Like
I can find you on Instagram.
There's a live from Marz.
And there's a live from Marz.
Okay, so
I just want to make love to you. I'm done. Oh, you're done?
Yeah.
Okay, Sydney, give it to him. Come on. Either cry like a baby and leave, or give it to him.
No,
give them what they want.
I'm trying to get his name out there.
Yeah.
Like he came on this podcast. Let's.
Dude.
Give him a shout out.
Oh, he's gonna.
Yeah. So Instagram, all the like streaming services.
You can find me at Live Marz Pod, Twitter and Instagram.
Perfect.
With a Z.
With a Z. Live Marz Pod.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Go follow it.
There's an undercolon.
No.
And my personal Instagram, it's Marz_247.
There you go.
Oh, okay. So
you can follow both.
Yeah. Live Marz Pod. Yeah, y'all go check out the episode that me and my first episode was with fucking Live with Marz. And look where we are now. You're the inspiration, bro. I mean, yeah, you are the
You're the reason for this room. I mean, look at this room.
This room, you started awesome. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm very humbled.
And honestly,
to be here, dude.
You know how much that means if the first podcast I did would have been doo-doo? That would have...
Yeah, you wouldn't have made
that would have discouraged me, bro.
Yeah.
Because I've had some that were not as good as the one you.
Right.
But because the first one I did,
I really
it's
enjoyed
like...
y'all's.
Yeah, so thank you so much.
We hit up with some deep questions, too. I like that. Like...
I gotta go back and listen to it. Like I remember it being good, but I don't remember like getting that deep in my bag and my fries. Yeah, I don't. Well,
you're more insightful than I am. That's why we got to keep doing it, man.
That's why I want to pick your brain.
That's why I'm dating her. You know, like
I
look for people that aren't like.
Well, I'll say this on mic too. You should let Sydney, drive the boat a little bit more, man. Let her
well, you know,
he literally told me.
Hey, don't forget who plays the guitar solo.
Oh my god! Maybe this is a guitar vibe. It comes back. Yeah, it comes back. Never mind. I was wrong.
I'm a bass player.
No, hey, no.
He literally told me he wants me on the podcast because the people. He said the people want more. Sydney.
No.
Yeah.
Hey,
so,
I agree.
That's what he said.
That is true.
And now he's trying to cancel me, but the people want more of me.
But it's good for business. Canceling
is good for business.
Exactly. I'll cancel you.
And bring you back.
And then the people will bring you back.
We should bring back Sydney Shreds.
You're going to do one episode. You're going to do an episode without Sydney, and the comments are just going to be like,
stop saying the fucking thing.
All right, y'all go follow Live Marz Pod.
Yeah, who was the first? Who was the first on the podcast?
Marz 287, right? 287?
247.
247.
Wow, you fucked that up.
24/7. Yeah. That's a lot easier.
It should have been 25 cents.
Yeah.
What's the next episode you got? What's the...
Who you got coming on your next podcast?
Hold on. What?
The last episode.
What was the last episode?
Who the next one is.
So last one or the next one?
Most recent one that they can go listen to.
The most recent one.
I feel like I'm in the Galapagos. I got parrots fucking everywhere. Jesus Christ.
The last one I did was my redemption episode, and that was just me talking about coming back to the podcast world.
Sweet.
You know, and that was fun.
There you go.
And then my next one's coming out is about the Astros winning the World Series.
Nice. All right.
There you go.
So that'd be a great one.
You have a guest or?
Yeah, you have a guest. Well, yeah, as a guest. I rather.
Ooh, I'm looking.
It's like
a surprise.
Yeah, it's like he's a guest, but he's also gonna be like, I'm like how I'm on your podcast. It's like I'm gonna be a recurring guest, so he's gonna be a recurring guest. His name's Isaac. He's a good friend of mine, so he's gonna be on.
Yeah, y'all.
So Isaac took you to Kendrick Lamar, right?
No, Devin. We went
Isaac
to
is who you're gonna work out with if you can get off of this podcast.
Yeah, well, he already worked out without me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I tried.
No, we're good.
Right,
no, it's okay. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Right.
Now Dalton's ready.
No,
I made him mad.
I think the camera might have shut off.
The camera died.
Either way, we got the audio. So thank y'all so much. I love y'all. This has been the Shred Shed.
I love y'all.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you more than anything.
You didn't even tell Toby you love him.
I know.
I love you, dog.
Yeah. What's up, dog?
Yeah.
Love you, shitty dog.
Oh my gosh.
He smells terrible.
There's another cancel right there.
Yeah.
All the dog lovers.
All the dog lovers coming for your head.
Absolutely. Fuck the.
I prefer cats.
Join the club.
I don't.
All right.
I don't.
All right. Thanks for coming on, man. Or you can go ahead.
This is your show.
No, you're so eager to talk.
Oh my god.
Do you want to say the outro? Or do you want Daddy had it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you so much, guys. This has been Earl Shreds. Y'all don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Please, YouTube. I'm trying to get big on YouTube. If you don't follow me on YouTube, I'm gonna start a Patreon. And y'all are gonna really fucking hate me. Y'all follow
Paywall.
Yeah, I would be on paywall big time. Y'all follow Marcus. He's the GOAT. I'll remember him for the rest of my life for letting me on his podcast. And he'll be the homie for that. Peace out. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Marcus.
Of course. That was fun.